Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Scheduled Conflicts.
Woo!
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 So, y'all remember what happened last time?
We bullied some giants.
And we failed to open a door.
Yeah.
D&D in a nutshell.
Yeah.
D&D in a nutshell. You bullied some monsters, and you had your worst enemy confront you, doors. Ads are taunting me. I shouldn't have ads on. That's weird.
Fucking doors.
Doors.
Door. It's not the same.
So,
Unfortunately, Red's job didn't really give him much leg room when it came to this, but he should be here as soon as possible.
He will be here when he gets here.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Terrace Boone, didn't know they were making another one.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, yes, after sneaking your way through the city, getting small little tidbits of the ongoing tensions that are within the walls of Durandural, you were able to distract enough of the guard giants to pull away from their stations and had just enough time to force your way into two gates. You ended up taking the ones on the left and found yourself hurtling deeper to a almost underground fortress.
mm-hmm.
Walls have been vigorously mined and plastered out. Its halls don't seem to be fit for giants, which is a usual note if you presume that this is supposed to be their prison, or their laborious work is to be held here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ram.
Meow. Hi.
Well, with that being the case, we will,
No, I'm not setting up a raid. No, I was trying to do a shout out.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
Hope you're doing good.
Whoops.
Oops.
Streamer problems. Yep. With that in mind, Ilafi's going to immediately start moving forward. Is our invisibility still going?
Well, you've been picking and prodding at doors and being incredibly active.
Some other spells were cast, definitely not invisible anymore. Okay, Ilafi is just going to, I mean, there's no way any giant's gonna, like, willingly cross this bridge, I think. As a Doom-esque, we will, just move on forward.
Yeah, it seems
No
that
time to lose.
it seems that these bridges weren't, like, none of this was designed for giants in mind.
Mm-hmm. We only have a short amount of time before the giants above catch on to what's going on. Once that first set of giants gets to the front gates and realizes, their buddies are missing, and then the whole city's going to go into high alert, and then they'll be searching for us. Then they'll find the destroyed gates and very quickly figure out where we are. So I estimate we have maybe anywhere from 15 to 35 minutes, depending on how slow the giants are feeling today.
So where would they be keeping your family?
Laffy started looking around.
You sprawling out this staircase, you see what appears to be a gigantic antechamber, pillars coming up to the ceilings about 60, 70 feet high. Where
Hold on. Sorry, it's lagging to shit for me, so Drana's just flying
Oh
everywhere.
God, I saw that.
Oh God,
See?
she's
Grab it.
escaping.
Like, I was trying to pick her up for like a good
I
5
was-
minutes, and it's like,
I
while
was
you were
Yeah,
talking.
wondering
too.
what that was, so it's not just affecting me.
No. That was my connection to you that was failing there.
Oh well.
Can I make a history check on this place?
Sure, if you'd like.
I forgot to get up my character sheet. But yes, I definitely would like. Maybe I read about it in some books or something. Anyway,
God, who gave Ruby caffeine?
Fun. Who gave
21.
Ruby caffeine on the day I'm tired? Anyway, no one. The answer is no one. Anyway.
So,
Sorry.
the architecture of this fortress, we'll say, is definitely dwarven in nature. So, there are a lot of flaws in its design. You imagine this design was dictated, not held by dwarves. Or else this would look a lot better.
Well, the stonework, although dwarven in design, does not appear to be truly dwarven in build. Or else it would be a lot fancier. You know, like the other places we've been.
So this place has been some wear and tear.
It seems that way, but it could be for a different race that we haven't encountered yet. It is possible that this is where they are holding them, and the giants out front were just the jail guards, but unlikely, considering how vast it is.
Well, there were some subordinates in some of the last towns. I wouldn't be surprised if something similar is the case here. So,
Nothing
we need
to
to
move
figure
quickly.
out. Yeah, we need to figure out where we might be able to find the prison cells.
Fluffy just peeks into this corner here real quick.
You peek into this shadowy corner atrium, and curled up and hunched over appears a furbolg.
Bullshit. And then Fluffy will speak, hey, are you okay?
Sort of have this like agonized look about them as they sort of slowly peer their head up to you.
Got a live one. You guys keep searching. I'm gonna help this guy.
Do they need medical attention?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone here's gonna need medical attention, yes.
Laffy, give me a medicine check.
Yeah, Luffy's good at these. Definitely.
Lagging again. God darn it.
Indeed it is. It was lagging for me, too.
Hey, Tabletop Sim is doing some hiccups. Even it's tired.
23.
You see what appears to be burn marks across a whole half of their body, at least what's not covered in clothes, as ragged as they are.
Damn. They messed you up, eh?
Try to run. Traps are all over the fortress. Fire.
Everyone stop moving. All right. Well, here's some water. Let me give some of my water. And this spot here is safe? I assume you wouldn't be in it if it wasn't.
The eyes are looking for me.
The eyes.
Safe.
What that can be referring to?
Nowhere safe.
Nowhere safe? Ooh, you're safe with us, buddy.
Joust, I need you to go over to where Alafi is and help out the prisoner that he's found.
Hear a soda can drop from his chassis.
Okay.
He's not here.
Payne wouldn't know that.
Nice. I'm going to leave Joust to help this guy. This is definitely not me doing a layup for the DM to help the player that's currently not here. There are traps here. Careful.
Can I do a perception check to see what kind of traps are about in this room?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Sweet. Come on, Payne. What do your special eyes see? I'm proficient in that, so that's 26. Not 26.
16.
16. 16.
16. While there doesn't appear to be anything apparent about this room, yeah, from here, you would notice against the wall here, probably be the only spot within vision because of all the pillars. You see what appears to be a hole in the wall. I'd say about the size of a like the top of a barrel.
Okay.
Hey, Tora.
Sort of embedded in the wall.
Yeah,
You see that hole over there?
I see the hole.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to see if you can, like, maybe cast an illusion a bit ahead of yourself to see what that trap does.
So again, I can make something solid. I cannot make. It's not going to have weight to trigger a trap, though.
Maybe it doesn't need weight. Hmm.
Do you think you could just gum up the machinery if we just carefully hug the wall and Alafi will start moving this way? Trying to go real slow and watching out for any other gaps, either in ceiling or in floor.
Could try that, yeah.
See if we can't find a way to get to that mechanism for you.
You get me close to that and I'll see if I can possibly disable it.
Can I do an investigation check?
For what?
Make sure there are no pressure plates.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Thank you. That would be same roll. Right. Over here. 12.
12. Unfortunately, you do not see any indicators of pressure plates.
Alright. So John will continue walking forward until she accidentally steps on a pressure plate. Because we know it's going to happen here.
I suppose that is the wisest thing to do when your brain is smooth. Alafi, since you're over here now, Kane mentioned the one over there. You also see a barrel-shaped hole over here as well,
Lafiel pointed out.
and here.
Oh, it's not. Hold up, guys. It's not a little bit of fire down some of the pad. I think it's like fire everywhere. Because we have here, here, here,
And
and a Falafi
or is
here's
it,
down this way.
or what's your passive perception?
What is it now?
14, it looks like. Yeah,
It's 15 now.
15. Okay, even better, because you also see at the end of the hallway a barrel-shaped hole.
So if that shoots a barrel down here, and it's filled with something that could potentially be flammable, this entire place goes up in flames.
Well,
Or
That-
shouts
that-
gouts of
that's a
shoots
misunderstanding.
gouts
Like it
of
is,
fire.
it is a vacant hole.
Okay.
We've entered
it is not
Donkey
a-
Kong's lair.
It is not a literal barrel. I was just describing the size of the hole to like the hole of a barrel.
Okay.
It's the kind of thing we could climb into if we wanted to. It seems like it would be a terrible idea, though.
Mortar might be a better term.
Gotcha.
Considering their penchant for using lava in their defenses, I don't think those holes should be anywhere near us.
Elevi's going to double back and say, hold up, this might be a little more pointless. I'm going to walk back to this furball. And if he's lucid enough, ask, are there any other prisoners down this path? Information Alafi doesn't theoretically know, even though Gerd can clearly see the totally not prison cells over here.
They work, they toil, they sweat, burn. But cold, deeper.
Okay, keep working with him, Jest.
I will try.
Where we
Okay.
go-
There should be more prisoners. They toil deeper. And apparently it's also cold deeper. Alafi's going to move along this way.
I feel like that door would be the safest because I don't want to find out what comes out of those holes.
Yeah.
You good, Joust?
Me, yes. Him, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Okay.
And Alafi will just sidle up to this door.
Be with you in just a sec, guys.
Look to the furbolg and just say like,
Just stay here, stay hunkered down, and until you hear movement and we call for you, you come to us, okay? We'll get you out.
Guys, they're watching.
Then make sure they're not watching for the time being. We'll keep them focused on us, and we'll deal with them, okay? Stay low, stay hidden. We'll come back for you. Come on, Joust.
Very well.
But I can.
You
Dr.
see
Salt.
a metal door is locked.
Scurry along the door.
Could also be noted, hole here.
Yep. All right. If you can, Payne, see if you can't figure out this lock.
I can try.
All right. I would like to try and pick the lock.
Okay. May try to pick the lock.
What check do I need to do? Is it sleight of hand?
This would be
Or is
sleight of
it-
hand.
Okay.
Like all the other times we have had to pick a door.
Okay.
For picking locks, it's typically
29?
thieves' tools. Not that it matters when she rolls that good.
Mm-hmm. Learning from your last gate escapade out there, you're a little bit more forceful with these locks and open it up.
Voila. You want to take point, Luffy?
I am worried that opening this door will trigger. And Luffy looks up. Maybe there's some eyes in the ceiling or something. People watching from above.
A perception check.
Awesome. How good am I at these now? Pretty good.
A whole lot of puns here. Yep. Like Wild Spice is still with us.
18 total.
18. No eyes on the ceiling. So you can't help but shake the feeling you're being watched.
Yeah, got the feeling of being watched. Okay. Everyone take cover behind a pillar.
Roger that.
Already doing.
And then Luffy will open the door.
Okay. Luffy, I do need you to make a dex save.
Sounds good, sounds good. 19 total.
A 19 is going to fail.
Damn.
As you open the door, you hear a sort of tick. Like a match to flint.
Mm-hmm.
And behind you, a pillar of fire erupts from the hole. If I was not... Heck. And just down
boy.
the entire corridor, just... This wall of fire just erupts.
Fire.
Fire burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
31 fire damage. Half, so 15.
Yes. Evasion is a very interesting ability.
Yes.
Ooh, hot.
The tabletop sim. Please. Don't do this.
God damn it, Luffy will
Tabletop.
roll forward.
I was just trying to erase the pillar once it was done.
through the door. Okay. And then,
You alright?
yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
That would definitely hurt if you guys got caught in it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it cinched my hair a bit.
Drana is going to step through the doorway. I guess since I assume Malafi's holding it open.
Yeah, I'm holding this door open. Ain't no way I'm not.
That monk's on fire.
I rolled low on my dex save. Ow.
And then I will pop in last.
Is there a way we can keep this door open? Like get a doorstop or something?
Does the door naturally stay open? You just leave it open?
The hinges of this doors have spring mechanisms on them that are sort of slowly pulling the doors shut again.
All right. In this room, can I make a perception check to see if we're still being watched?
Sure, you can give me a perception check.
Okay. That would be... There you go.
27. From here, no. That appears to just be a jagged corridor between rooms.
On the plus side, if we ever have to come back this way, at least when we open this door again, we can hide behind the door. Come in, quickly. We don't have too much time.
Okay.
And then Alafi stops and looks around and watches the walls and all the other stuff. Like, hold up. Check, check, check. Just for, say, this hallway and maybe the next, if you'll let me.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this hallway was given much thought. You could well imagine this being a sort of what's the word? Preliminary mining operation. But once things expanded, this room sort of became useless.
It is kind of a jagged-ass room, isn't it?
Like, you imagine they started mining for resources, but once they expanded their operations, this just became a strip-mined corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Like Minecraft. You just kind of leave your hallways and move on.
Yep. You guys give me a 15-foot lead in case any more fire shows up. I'll be able to at least somewhat absorb it.
Got it.
Better than me just getting hit by it.
Into this room.
Yeah.
Here you see we're at a four-way crossroads with a tall spiral staircase in the center.
Spiral staircase going up or down or both?
Only going up.
Only going up. Okay, noted.
Granted, just to take note, are staircases that have both led you upwards.
Interesting.
Do we need to go up to go down? Or
We are going to finish exploring over this way because I think I see something here.
okay.
From that way, you do see what appears to be a narrow corridor. Some sealed off chambers.
I am going to be keeping that 15-foot distance on Alafi, and although she probably smells soot, she is not going to go toward the forge, despite she's so desperately trying not to turn around and look at the forges.
Seeing Drana like turn and look, go quick. Better to explore as much as we can. You're not far. I can get to you if trouble shows up.
10, and she's going to take a look at the forges.
Oh, but don't step on any traps as she steps into the room by herself.
Good luck. Don't step into traps.
Okay. You said doors?
Yep, these are solid metal doors. No slits, no frames. You can't see what's on the other side. Meanwhile, Drana, you see what appears to be a very active operation here. See, in like essentially like each of the little corners here, just piles of rock and stone. Drive back now. Hey, Red. Drive safe.
No!
I would rather you drive safe than try to get here as quick as possible. So just keep that in mind, buddy.
Yep.
So, are there anyone tending these?
I'm not gonna have you roll for this. You know how a working forge looks. These appear to be several days out of use. You imagine that whatever has stopped the operations might have been because of you.
Laffy,
Yeah.
this is a trap.
This whole space?
Everything. We were set up. They let us in here, and now we only have one way out, and they're going to be waiting at that door.
Okay.
Considering all things considered on how we were able to get in, how we were able to, like, handle things, I'm not as worried about it.
And also we can teleport out if we need, because, Joust is fucking crazy magic like that.
I don't think... How many people can a teleport spell hold?
Well, if we all hold our hands together, I can get a maximum of 7 people.
So for the moment, we keep trying to find more people that need help.
But I
'Cause that's
do
why we're
believe a
here.
magic circle can do it if we run really fast into it. I forget if I have that spell ready or not.
I'm sure you'll figure it out in about half an hour.
It should also be noted that across the wall, the forges, you saw a full sets of armors on racks.
Made to what species size specifications?
It appears to have been medium-sized creatures.
Hmm.
The furbolgs were here, but they were probably moved recently.
Okay. And then Alafi will try to open these doors.
The door's locked.
Pain.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and unlock the door.
And while Pain's unlocking doors, I will continue down and check everything.
21.
21. Roll me a d8.
Okay. 5.
5. All right. Real quick. Tabletop, I swear to God.
It's being surprisingly touchy.
It is being oofy today.
I don't know.
We might even say a little bit silly.
Little bit silly. Killer, so pay too much attention to the sign of model, but you do open the door.
Okay.
Inside is a dwarf.
A singular dwarf.
A
Okay.
singular dwarf.
Is he in chains?
He does not appear to be in chains.
Okay, so he's not bound in any way, and
Nope,
does not
he's
need
just-
to have any lock.
This is just an empty stone room. They didn't even give him bedrolls or pillows or nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna carefully go over to him and look him over.
Hey, you okay?
Ah.
Easy, easy, easy.
Oh. You're a new one. Expecting someone taller.
I'll take that as a compliment. Alright. Are you hurt anywhere? Do you need any medical attention?
Aside from muscles that'll never stop being sore, suppose I'm doing okay.
Okay, good.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
Healthy dwarf over here!
Dwarf.
Come on
You
in
should
here,
get working
Dorna.
on the next door. Someone else can talk to him.
Got it.
Drana will let Payne out and then walk in herself.
This
Go
is
on,
about to
come
get
in.
so chaotic so quickly as we start
Oh,
bringing a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the next door and I'm gonna start unlocking doors.
Okay. Let's just do an overall just sleight of hand check for the doors, plural.
Got it. 21 again.
21 because of reliable talent.
Yep.
What's Drana doing?
I greet the dwarf. Good. Hi. Well, believe it or not, I'm Drana Emberlight, and I've come searching for for a lot of things here, but first we need to get everyone here to safety. Preferably out of these cages. Come on. Well, is he tied up or?
He is not tied up.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So I promise to keep you safe, and I show him the medallion.
Hmm. You haven't come across them yet, have you?
Who?
And we...
So they're all dwarves.
There are all dwarfs down here.
All dwarves.
Wardens.
I see. No, we haven't run into any, but we did find an escaped furbolg.
You have red eyes.
I didn't get a look at him. Alafi, Did the Furbolg have red eyes?
Did he?
He was looking down the whole time. You didn't check.
Couldn't tell. Did seem a little
Why?
crazy though. Talking about
Why?
being watched.
You mentioned being watched, but we didn't
Furbolgs
see
with the red eyes. They're the wardens here. They've been the ones forcing us to mine non-stop.
by the ancestors. Laffy, fuck. Seems like the Furbolgs here are the wardens. They're not the prisoners. Or at least the ones with red eyes.
Okay. Noted.
So then what do we do? Are they just unwilling participants in this?
The mission's probably still the same. Is there one more door here?
Yes.
Alright, Pin. Last one.
Okay.
And John, as for the plan, if they try to stop us, we beat the shit out of them.
Lethal or non?
Ideally not. Maybe we can knock some sense into him.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, if that one Furbolg was acting crazy and was not making eye contact with you, maybe he has some sense of self-control or something along those lines. I don't know.
Maybe. But at the same time,
Alright.
it matters not. If they get in the way of us freeing prisoners, that's as simple as.
All right, I will work on opening this door.
Okay. Give me one more roll.
All right, 24.
24. Your lockpick gets stuck.
Huh. Tor, you still got that acid?
Kinda used it all to open the other door.
I'm afraid I used all of it for the day.
Shit.
What's the door made out of?
Solid metal.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's a terrible idea.
What?
Heat metal and then kick the door down?
Probably not a
Well,
good
ain't
idea,
no
yeah.
way I'm leaving any prisoners stuck here.
If you got any way to break the lock, go for it. My lockpick's pretty much useless at this point.
What kind of lock is it? Deadbolt?
You know how there's like that square box with the keyhole in those like old-timey jail doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so deadbolt. Alright. Well, the thing is, I can heat the entire door. I don't think I could just heat the one piece.
Well, there's always the absolute backup plan. Alafi will just walk up and try to pull the door off its hinges. I don't want to leave anyone behind.
All right,
Go for it.
give me an athletics check.
Here, John, help me out.
Alrighty. Drana doesn't actually have athletics. Cannot help you.
Ron's not proficient.
That's hilarious.
It's like, wait, how did we lift that caravan?
Luck. Luck
Or
and
strength.
rage.
Just base strength because John has insane strength. Yep, okay.
You would think that she would be proficient
Nothing.
in athletics, but no. Oh man.
Door won't budge.
Hey, anyone in there?
You're groaning. like exhausted groaning.
There's definitely someone in there. How do we break down a metal door?
Tori, you got any tricks up
Actually-
your sleeve? I've got nothing.
I got one. Animate object.
Ayo.
Okay.
Door opens. Animate object
That's-
on the door.
I just imagine this door just pulls a Beauty and the Beast and just F's off.
Yeah, it stomps away.
Wow.
Kind of hilarious.
Why didn't we use that on the first 2 doors?
Because those are valuable spell slots, Pain.
Yep.
Yep.
It's
How many
much
more of
funnier
those
to
do
do
you
it
got?
now.
You casters. Never understand you.
Easy.
Okay.
All right. And then, once the door has casually moved itself, presumably off to just the corner somewhere. What's inside this one?
Is that what we're doing? I didn't hear if anybody cast it or not.
What? No, yeah, I absolutely casted it.
Okay. I don't have an object for a door, so we'll just use this shield as a filler. Call it
Funny door.
Call it animated door. And you almost see it become very flexible as it sort of like leans and lurches and poof, pops out of the wall. Just from like left to right, just like hobbling its way over.
I was saving that for the water at the bottom of the well, but we didn't end up needing it.
Okay. And who's in here?
You find what appears to be another Furbog.
Ah. Hello. Are you all right? I'm here to help. I suppose I can get a good look at this one's eyes, can I?
He's sort of like his head is like tilting around left and right. You see what appears to be his right eye had been completely replaced with a ruby gem.
Hmm. But not the left?
Not the left.
Interesting. If I had to guess, talking back at the guys, their eyes, it's a ruby gem. Could be enchanted. That might be what's taking them over.
Tora, you want to maybe figure out what those ruby gems can actually do?
Possibly. I know what I know about ruby gems.
What do you know about ruby gems?
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, Arcana. I like those. I don't like those rolls, though.
Hmm.
That's a rough roll.
So, you know that gemstones can be used in a variety of different ways as magical conduits for certain spells, actions, just magics in general. Aside from what these rubies are doing, specifically, you're not quite sure. But judging by how exhausted and weary this person's being, complaints of burning, there is something malicious going on.
Well, gemstone can usually be used to hold or transmit magic, so it's possible. Things like this get out of my range. All the mind control stuff
Hey.
gets a little, like, creepy to me.
Drana and or Pain, people can survive having an eye pulled out, right?
I mean,
That's a question.
okay. Alafi, to answer your
The
question,
Furbolg
people can
hears
live
this and
with
he's
it.
like, no, stay back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay,
Get away.
Alafi, you're scaring the poor man.
To go find a safe way out of here. Would you like to join me, Payne? I do not wish to see this.
Look, Alafi, I get you want to help him,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that pulling an eye out, especially at this moment, would be as very, very crucially distressed is such a good idea.
Also, he had the wherewithal to realize that that would suck for him, so
Gee, you think?
keep fighting that magic, buddy. I'm gonna do my best to free all our friends. Genuinely, good luck. Alafi's no doctor. I can't do an eye extraction on these poor guys.
Alafi, let me put it like this. If you were to take out your eye, especially if it were just, you know, just your eye as is, it would hurt like fucking hell.
Yeah, it would.
So
But it
maybe
might
be
stop the
careful
burning.
about suggesting such solutions, yeah?
We're in a pretty intense situation. We might have to take some very drastic solutions later in life.
I get that, but time and place.
Time and place. This is the time and the place to be as extreme as we need to be.
Oh my god.
Alafi, if this is what happens to the furbolgs that are down here, and they may know they have your son.
Yeah.
Just be prepared for anything.
Hey, I was already prepared to rip that guy's eye out. If I have to do it to my son, I'll do it.
Fatherhood.
I get where he's coming from, but oh my god, the physical trauma.
Going to save them. Let's go. Come on. No time to waste.
So how are we escaping?
I would recommend for you guys to stick pretty close to us, because everywhere else is going to be pretty dangerous. Also, do your best to leave the afflicted furbolgs alone. I think we can save them after.
I'd
We
rather
will
afford
come
a
back with
whipping
them.
from one of them.
If they try, we will stop them.
There are sets of armor in the forge, so if any of you can fight, you can don it.
Armor.
I imagine that armor's for the furbolgs.
We haven't built any
I
armor.
imagine too, but
Oh, interesting.
then what's on those?
Why don't we get our new dwarf friends to come take a look?
Forges have been shut up for days. There shouldn't be armor ready.
Yeah, that might be our fault. So, I'm guessing animated armor? Alafi, be
Alafi's-
careful in there.
Yeah, Alafi. You can tell Alafi is definitely rushed. Given the circumstance, I feel like it's not unreasonable, but he's not doing the thing where he'll hold his pace back to match your guys's. He is just going as fast as his legs will carry him.
And the dwarfs are following slowly and yet nervously.
You know what? Actually, let's check up here. If there ends up being a safe spot, getting these guys a safe place to hide for the moment might be the best option. Unless you guys happen to know what's above.
There should be more cells up there. And an execution dock.
Oh, fun.
Well, if there
we'll
are
get-
more cells and there's people to get out, let's move.
Yeah, I would wait in your cells, close the doors, but don't lock them.
They all sort of
And
look at each other,
that-
sort of nodding, just like,
we'll come back as soon as possible.
But be sure you guys are ready for a fight. Yeah?
Here, actually, I do have some weapons I can give out.
At the
I
same
have
time-
my old chainmail, a great club, and my old shield. I've just been carrying that shit around with me.
you want to give this all to one dwarf or sort of like spread it out between three of them?
Great club is a two-handed weapon, so I'll give. I leave it on the ground and I leave them to pick up what they can.
We can't assume these people who've been prisoners for who knows how long can fight, Drana.
I'm aware, but
They're
it's
well
better
enough.
than.
It
It's-
is better than leaving them defenseless.
Yep. Because who's going to check the cells?
Ilafi
Um,
has like this moment realization. Right. Natural instinct is to be more fighty for you guys. Sorry. The Furbolg instinct is to disappear kind of thing. So hiding made a lot of sense to me. Let's go free the rest. These guys can handle yourselves for the moment. Just start screaming. We will come running at a blinding speed if you guys end up in any kind of combat.
Hey, we'll let you know. As you see one of them sort of like, hey, help me with this chain shirt.
Maybe
I
you guys
pull
can
it
check
down.
out the,
I pull it down over him and then climb up the.
Well, you know, donning heavy armor still takes a couple minutes, so he's
Before
getting
they all
some help.
leave, Ilafi also says, "Oh, you might also want to just nab the armor from the forge room, even if you can't wear it. Making it so
We-
that others can't might be good."
We don't
Might-
know if that's animated armor. That could very well be a trap, easy. So I wouldn't touch it.
You know what? Fair.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
I
if
hadn't
it's
considered that.
armor, then we can definitely use it to our advantage.
You know what? That's definitely true. Ilafi, let's see. Noom.
Oh my god, Alafi!
Here we go.
This cannot stress enough. There is no time. Ilafi walks up to one of the armor stands and just pushes it.
Okay, it's just armor.
Ilafi waits like 3 seconds. Yeah, it's just armor. We're good.
He made it!
Hello,
Alright.
everyone.
That armor's good to take. Just be careful with it.
Also, Alafi. Hello. To answer your question, Alafi, a person can survive without their ocular cavity emptied.
It's just
I'm happy you understand
No.
me, Joust.
look.
It is not
it's
pleasant,
just
but if you would like, I can attempt to dispel the gem.
Not now. Well,
Later.
we'll
when
get
we
to
come
that
back
point.
down.
We'll get to that point.
I'm also
Very well.
thinking if we can find the person who cast it, that's how magic works, right? If you kill the person who cast it, the magic stops.
Correct. Enchantment magic needs a receiver and a transmitter. If there is something, a general thing that is taking control of them, that would, in theory, dispel it, unless the suggestion is more powerful. After all, I am quite the enchanter.
I will admit, if I was going to believe anyone, it would be you on the subject. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Let's free more people.
Hey, we'll start making work on that armor.
If I had to guess, today is going to go down in some kind of history book.
Could I take a look at the guy with his gem real quick for a moment?
He's all the way at
Good.
the other end of the hall,
Ah,
dude. You're
yes.
going to have to walk all the way down there.
You know what? Having one of us stay down here to actually help the dwarves if things kick off might be good. So why doesn't Joust do that while we just free more guys?
Yeah.
It seems like we don't actually have much to fight here currently. This is more like the setup phase before the storm that happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are correct, Rana. I believe we have fallen into a trap. Classic bait and switch.
All right. At the same time, this trap can still play to our favor because there are still people to save. I imagine this leads up here.
Yes, sir. 4 more sealed doors, and you see what appears to be a walkway leading open chasm of lava.
Yeah, that
The
would
quote-unquote execution dock, as one of the dwarfs described it.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, as brutal as you would expect.
It's effective, but terrifying.
Don't we just love the way fire giants do things? God, I hate
And
them.
before you move,
Oh,
you see the silhouetted figure of someone overlooking the chasm. As soon as Tabletop decides it's not going to be glitchy.
Come on, tabletop, get with the program.
Appears to be another tall figure of a furbolg.
Well, here, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Yep.
Okay. We're glad you're here.
Sorry, I had to
Alright.
step away and order food real quick.
I mean, the furbolgs we've encountered up to this point have been vaguely friendly enough, so Alafi's not going to do anything bad to this one. Ah, another one I see.
It's another one of the wardens, I bet.
Quite astute, aren't we?
Okay, and you can start working on the doors.
Got it.
Astute? That's a fancy word.
I don't know. You learn a lot of things being trapped here for so long.
Hmm.
What a struggle. Ignore the soreness of your muscles, pain. To adapt. And you see as he turns around, both of his eyes are ruby gemstones.
Oh, so one eye compared to 2 eyes.
Okay.
When he turns and I see the 2 red eyes, Alafi will immediately, I suppose, recognize. You,
You recognize this person.
Oh, I do?
Do. Back when there was rain dripping down your shoulders, and over a brisk cup of tea you reminisced about the days when the tribe was together.
Ah, yes, he was part of the crew I gave a whole bunch of gold to, right?
Yep. He was the one who, with the three, said they were going to meet up with Deathbow and reconnaissance.
Oh.
I think his name was like 8.
That means he hasn't actually been here for too long. Well,
But still sad.
Cure.
we're here to help again.
Yort Fire Eyes.
Cure. Oh. Fire eyes. Oof.
Provided you're not unreasonable, as some of the dwarves downstairs said.
Oh, I'd like to consider myself fairly reasonable.
Or disconnect.
Well,
Man,
Bye, Gerg.
Lafield. What?
You disconnected from
you
tabletop.
disconnected.
According to me, I'm still here. I'll just leave it random. I'm
While
sitting
he is
there, start to move a Laffy and everything. It's like, huh? What do you,
Well,
what do you
while
mean,
he's-
Viger?
while he's talking to Hjort, I'm gonna try and unlock the doors.
Sure. He doesn't appear to be stopping you.
Okay. 25.
25.
Is that for overall, by the way?
That is for this door. And
Okay.
that opens it.
Okay.
What appears to be 3 furbolgs huddled in the cell.
Are they chained or bound in any way?
They do not appear to be. Nope.
Okay, good.
Stay put. We're handling a situation with the warden. Just hang tight, yeah?
See them just scared and nodding their heads.
Okay. Stay in there. Hunker down.
Razgar was ready for us, Alafi.
And he'll be ready for me, too.
I'm sorry that I didn't have
As am I.
your will. You've told me of your exile. You honed yourself through the fires of your outcast. Those of us who are in here do not have the strength of character. You go on like you did. Tortures put us under were unbearable. Razgar gave us a choice. Continue along with the beatings and the pain. Join him. These. Points to his eyes.
What about the ones with just one eye?
They are not complete yet. Once his other eye is gouged out, another ruby will be placed in there.
I see. Well, I'm here to save everyone, and I do mean everyone.
Oh no.
I believe you. I believe you will try. I believe you will succeed.
Good.
Which is why I'm sorry. And you see him slam his stick down. Joust from down below. The ruby in his eye begins to erupt in fire as he writhes in agony.
Mhm. If
And
I see him doing that and seeing that, I would attempt something, but narratively, I'm just like kind of figuring out what the hell's wrong with him. Seeing him through, I'm trying to hold him down, kind of thing.
fair enough.
Well, I would attempt to do dispel magic on the eye,
Mhm.
basically. So that, yeah.
Uh,
But narratively, I'm holding him, seeing what's going on.
yeah, but as that eye begins to glow, he starts becoming more feral, more hostile.
Yes, I know. It's like a guy having a fit almost. Yeah,
Mhm.
like, and I have a strength of 8.
And Rana, Tora, from where you're standing, you begin to hear the yells and screeches of the dwarves. Tabletop, I swear. Like, oh, we're just gonna pause here for just a half a second.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fire.
Well, you lost 3 dwarfs because they put on the armor, and then Myrmidons popped out while they were wearing them.
Oh, that would kill you. Yeah.
Astoundingly unfortunate.
Oh shit! They fused.
Ugh.
It's so
And-
sad.
And you see Yortir taking a fighter stance as he goes into just full-on trance, letting the eyes take hold of him. And
Yep.
it's
All
time,
right.
time to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Boy, this looks bad.
And to think, I said you should get rid of the armor, and they put it on, the poor bastards.
10. There.
14. Okay. Me. Dort will go on behalf of the other Furbolg in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
The Myrmidon. Did they tie with Drana?
Probably.
Their dex is a +4 though, so
Oh, fuck me.
pretty lumped up together if this is the initiative order.
Y'all look like it. Yup.
Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. All right, Pain. Start initiative.
All
off.
right. Sorry, Olafi. I hate to do this, but he's gotta get the kablooey. He's gotta get hit with the blam and the pew pews.
Yeah, all good. Don't get me wrong, Alafi's about to beat the ever-living shit out of this guy on his
I
turn.
mean, non-violent necrotic.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay. 9
9.
necrotic.
It'll just be noted that as the eyes have glown around him, a sort of circle of fire has started to erupt around his feet.
Okay.
Ooh. Fancy.
And okay. Bada bingus.
All right. What can I do as a bonus action? What can I do? What can I do? What should I do? Oh my god. Can I? Ah, fuck. I'm gonna move slightly away from the door.
Okay.
And
Yeah, rogues don't really have many options.
I don't have many options here, so
mean-
I think that's it.
There's always
Yeah.
bonus action hide.
It's always stealth.
Hide where?
You got doorways. You could move into here, maybe.
Yeah, into there, but I don't. What would be the point? That would be the only one place.
True.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
That's what I can do. Maybe next round I'll be able to do more.
It is Dort's turn. And Hex is probably also killing me for this one because I'm using another Swedish word.
Short.
Jort. Jort.
Short.
At least that's how Google Translate said it. Jor. Which is another word for
Thanks.
stag.
Ah. Stag Fire Eye. Nice. That's a cool name.
I figured the tribe's going for like the deer sort of motif. Might as well stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
With you all in the stairway, his staff begin to erupt in a burning fire. He is casting a spell.
Ooh.
Going once. Going twice.
Don't like it.
Our party hasn't done much for counter spells.
I haven't
Really?
really introduced much magic to you guys, so I'm glad I have the opportunity to do it now.
I mean,
True.
Tor is the only one that could. I am definitely nowhere close.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Yeah, and
hysterical. You gave
I-
me an anti-magic shield, and it hasn't been useful once.
Hey,
on the-
I think I
see,
might be
I'm-
just about to change.
Thing is, I'm on the low side of the stairs. I don't even know if I have eyesight with him.
Okay.
Let's say for the sake of this, you do.
It's Firestorm. Oh.
It's
This is Flame
in a
Strike.
tight room.
Oh. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Tora's gonna counterspell that.
What level?
Those do I have? We can burn in illusions here, left and right. Oh yeah, we've been burning a lot more spell slots than I like to admit. Okay.
Y'all blew your load at the wall.
Well, I still got plenty, but
Tora blew his load at the wall.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'll make it 4th level and roll for it.
Yep, you gotta roll for it.
It's been a while. What do I roll for counterspell again?
Your spell casting modifier, I believe.
You get plus int, exactly.
Shh. I say should be.
18.
Yep, that counters it. You see, like, a vortex that's about to spiral down the whole spiral staircase, but as you look up, you just... with a flick of a card, however you counterspell.
It's him waving the card between 2 fingers like that. Kind of.
And you deny his flame strike. He is... further back and around. Go.
Here, my brain thinks that Tora has counterspell, like the actual, like magic card.
Like,
That's
his deck
really
of
fun.
cards just one Yu-Gi-Oh card. What the heck? All right, whatever. Alafi, you're next.
You'll never guess.
You're gonna go downstairs and save the other dwarves.
Alafi's going to shout to the others, "Go help the dwarves!"
You die up here, I'm not forgiving you.
He can't kill me.
Bitch, please.
Punch.
Yep, you may punch.
21.
21 will do it. Tall tales, no loads need to be shot off. Listen.
That's what you
First punch is
say.
14 bludgeoning. Key point stunning strike.
Okay.
Con save DC 19.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Disgusting.
All right. Good roll. Be a shame if I could just do it again. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits. I was thinking, how dare you
Who's
on Steam,
surprised
really?
Wizards ain't exactly known for their, or casters aren't exactly known for their armor class. And I will stunning strike this again. 10 points bludgeoning.
We would consider him more of a war cleric at this point. But yeah, we'll throw 10 more damage on that. Did you ask for another stunning
And
strike?
another stunning strike, yep.
Got it. What's the... Nope, boy's stunned.
Yeah. Bonus action. It's been a long time since I've done this one. Just one regular punch. No key point required.
Ah. Well, all right then.
Once tabletop's in. Am I gone again?
It's hitting me too. I should be back.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
You guys are good so far.
27.
Yeah, that would do it.
Ten more points of bludgeoning.
10 more points of bludgeoning. You got it.
For what it's worth, all non-lethal.
If you insist.
Punch. Don't worry. Once Luffy figures out that this guy killed 3 dwarves downstairs in an instant, that's going to change. But for now, he thinks this guy can be saved.
That's right. Use your ferocity. Stop me.
Happy to. And that is Luffy's turn.
Alright, Tora.
All right.
Essentially, if you wanted to go down, it would just be 5 feet to get to that spot there.
Okay. Fine.
As you see, like the panicked dwarves are just like looking as like fiery suits of armor have now taken the place of 3 dwarves. Now burning
Right
and
there.
melting inside of them.
Okay. Question, Gob.
Mhm.
If I were to say do something like if I were to cast a wall spell of some kind that says that if a creature is in the path of the wall when it forms, it goes to one side or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the one who decides what side they end up on?
That is a good question. So, take for example, wall of ice, I presume.
You did give me the scrolls for it.
I sure did.
Very nice.
So here's how I'm gonna rule it.
Okay.
If they pass the deck save, I'll decide. If they fail it, you decide. Seem fair?
Interesting. Yeah, I'll go for that.
All right. In that
As I
case,
went to-
your move.
Nice.
Okay. This won't hold for long, but it'll give you a chance to get out. Yeah, I'm going to take one of the scrolls of Wall of Ice. And
Go. There's your wall. Reshape it however you see fit. Okay.
Getting into diagonals here. Hang on.
Continuous with any other panel. Yep. Up to certain length. Doesn't have to be the full length.
Yeah, but might as well put as much in their way as possible.
Interesting. Okay.
Clever.
All right. So that one's directly in it. So I'll make him make the X there. Wait, you got that one, Attila?
Yeah, it's 10 feet. It's 10 squares worth of ice.
Okay, so you got one more you can choose.
I feel like I'm playing Tetris at the moment.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Let's see how these two fare. That is an 18 on the closest one, a 16 on the second one. And passed, I believe. Does 18 pass?
No, I'm a 19.
They both fail.
Hey.
So you decide what side of the wall they fall on.
You over there. Over there.
And then they all take a ton of cold damage.
Yes, they do.
Wall of ice is pretty cold.
Yeah, it's a 10d6.
Ooh, not bad.
Wall of fire, sun
like
chips,
that
and
idea.
wall of ice is straight away where the walls of water, wind, and earth. You know, I'll let you interpret that because I believe the wall of water is just simply called tidal wave.
Tidal wave. Or if you want, you could get Wall of Heart, and that's just gross.
Yep.
But it's some Captain Planet, Castle of Phi.
You know, some
Full of
necromancer
flesh.
there just smiling at the thought.
Just the Jack Nicholson
All right.
smiling. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 34 cold damage each.
Get cold damage. Cold.
34 each. It damages them as per the spell.
Yep. Creature moving through frigid air. Ooh.
All right, and all right, everyone, find your exits. Back off as quick as you can.
You got it.
You just Tetrised
I'm gonna-
of fucking ice.
Bonus action to poof to stay there. So I have some space.
We'll say the forges are difficult terrain, just climbing over them and whatnot. In case this dwarf wants to try to climb his way around or just run the long way. Oh yeah, I should roll initiative for dwarfs too. I should have done that. 9. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Well.
That's
Little less than
fine.
me.
ah, well.
Oh, they'll be
Alright,
going
that's a tour.
last. Alright. With that. Myrmidon's turns. 40 if they want to try to get around these walls. They're a long way with difficult terrain or through them with damage.
Yes.
This one can get here for 25. Start with him because he's the one outside the wall of ice. Myrmidons make 3 scimitar attacks.
Yeah, they are.
They are swift buggers. Okay.
Excuse me.
7. What's the AC of chainmail?
16?
Is it 16?
16, yeah.
Let me see. Chainmail is
It's either 15 or 16. I think I saw it.
16. 16.
Alright, so 2
16.
hits, 1 misses.
Advantage on stealth attacks. Yeah.
Ooh.
I can't imagine things are looking too good for Mr. Rando Dwarf there.
Well, he's bloodied, but he's still standing.
Oh, let's go.
I mean, dwarves have good con.
He
Naturally.
took 16 damage total.
Oh, motherfucker.
In my defense, I didn't know they could move around the forge.
I mean,
Apologies for not elaborating that.
Yeah, they're creatures of fire, so.
I also think they can fly.
The Myrmidons cannot
Oh,
fly.
wait, no. Myrmidons can't. Fire
Elementals can,
Yeah.
yes.
My brain
You
was still
imagine the
firing.
armor's weighing him down a bit.
Probably.
So, with that,
Do they go through the ice, or did they just go around it? Oh, no, they
the
went
wall
around
is an
the
object that
port.
can be damaged and thus breached. It has an AC 12 and
Yeah.
30 hit points per every 10-foot section, and is vulnerable to fire damage. So, we're gonna start with first attack on the with the Myrmidon.
I mean, they're wasting their time attacking ice.
I mean, they
so-
are, so
Good.
just vulnerable
I mean,
means
that's
I'm
the only
doubling the fire damage they do.
Yeah, it's the only defensive thing I had.
Ball's gonna start off with 18 damage to start. Second one. Yep, that's good. 12 more brings down the wall.
Bringing down the wall creates a sheet of frigid ice.
And they will go through it, so that is 5d6.
All right, let me get back to my.
Oh, they have to make a con save for that. 17, I believe, fails.
Yep.
Of the full 5d6.
Could have been better. Another 12 damage.
And five. This Myrmidon will also make the con save to run through. It's gonna fail.
Okay, 14 for it.
Okay. Ooh. That one's only gonna hit the dwarf once. Ah!
All right.
$35, $40. There we go. That's the Myrmidons. Durana, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Drana is going to follow Laffy's command and head back downstairs. How many feet are we saying?
To get to that panel from where you are, 15 feet.
And to get here.
There
5,
would be 5.
5. Okay. 5 feet.
And there's no
And-
railings, no safety here. You're just looking down and seeing the myrmidons.
No.
Do I have height advantage on this?
When have I ever given height advantage?
Fair.
If things had height advantage, wouldn't they always have height advantage on you?
No, but
Hey-o.
if you're standing on a hill making a ranged attack with a bow and arrow at a standing target, you do get advantage.
I will admit, I haven't heard this rule before.
Alright,
I've
it's
seen
not
it
like
in
it's
Baldur's
plunging
Gate, but I've
fire.
never seen it on the tabletop. All I know is my
Anyway,
DMs never gave me that.
I'll pull it up later because I've played games that have it and ones that don't, and this is like the first case of drawn out on a staircase during
I'm
a
level
fight.
17 and I finally get to take this. Like, no.
Alrighty.
No, not this time.
God.
What would you like to do?
You know what? 5, 10, and then she's going to jump off here to 15.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's going to use her action to pull the dwarf behind her. If that's okay.
Give me an athletics check.
The thing we distinctly said Drana does not have. Anyway.
Yeah, the
You're
only
pulling
height
someone.
roll I know. The only height roll I know is plunge and fire from Warhammer. Like, okay.
This is essentially...
Yank!
Yep, just yank.
Alright. I'm protecting him. And bonus action. I'm trying to think actually what I want to do for my bonus action because
Oh shoot, I messed that up. Okay, I'll just do it after your turn. Because there's some other furbolgs who should have had their turn when Hjort had his.
30-foot range. Immediately casting the bonus action sanctuary on the dwarf. Not this dude. Not the dude I just pulled behind me. The dude who's actually in danger.
Okay.
You know. And
I'm probably the safest
and
one here.
I taunt the Myrmidon. Come on,
Nice.
your fight's with me.
Haunting is a free action.
It is. And she has her hammer and shield out and ready.
Okay. We'll just bring in the other furbolgs because I missed their turn on Hjorts.
Yeah.
I mean, Joust is going to get randomly attacked.
That sounds
Well, hopefully
like
those furbolgs are actually...
they're
Well, I mean, I'm totally down for it. Yeah.
they're a lot more unhinged. Like, Hjort has his faculties in place because he has two. The others do not. Joust, his gem will begin to glow a bright red as like it singes the side of his face as fire bursts out of his eye. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh dear, things are really heating up in the kitchen down here.
As he just sort of like screams in agony as this fire erupts from his face.
Okay. Dex, you said?
Dexterity save, yes.
Don't worry, let me take a look. You are on fire. 16, probably not enough.
Beats it.
Oh, neat.
Uh,
Ooh-ha. It's like...
So you'll take half this damage and you will not be set on fire.
I seem to have caught a blaze. Don't worry.
8 half to 4.
I always
So 4
Now my
fire
brain
damage.
thinking like I go to help and I'm just this flaming robot walking. Don't worry, dwarves, I'm here to help you. What the fuck is that? Okay, so
Yeah,
just
if
40?
you've ever done the madness run of Elden Ring, kind of like that.
Yeah, that's about right.
I always like hearing the words "you will not be set on fire."
Hooray.
Hooray. And
I mean, it's not like I have skin to catch on fire or anything.
okay, just that. Go. Their thing, they've done that thing. All right. That interruption out of the way. Joust, you're up.
Right. Inter-battle combat surgery. Huh? Yeah! Kill Bill eyeball grab. Yeah! No, I'm
One
kidding.
way of putting
Not a
it.
lot. Yeah. Do I see like he's trying to resist, but he's just like unhinged right now? Like, or is he just like fully lost his faculties mentally? Like he's not there. Insight?
Insight or medicine, your choice.
Medicine's slightly higher, so
All right.
like his mind is.
Well, in
back.
my medical profession, I think.
16 again.
16.
Yeah.
Oh no.
8. In my medical profession, I shouldn't be on fire.
Judging by what the eye is doing, it is perpetuating pain receptors, forcing him to act in a way he doesn't want to.
Right. It's directly linked to the neural pain receptors in his eye, basically. Ouch.
In a fantasy-esque way of saying it.
Yes.
He is being possessed.
Yes. So I assume probably charm. Probably a charm.
Well, there's charm and then there's possession.
Yeah. Possession. All right then. Right. All right. Yeah. I did change that out. But I was like, do I still have that? I do not. Well, greater restoration would fix this. For sure. Like that, but that's a bit of an ask.
Level 5's a hard ask for
That's a
stopping
hard
the
ask
pain.
for a guy.
Hi, I'm Pain.
Hi, I'm Paul. As Joust is like patting himself up, like kind of standing back on his legs, just after a little Dark Souls roll from the exploding guy. I'll just say, like, don't worry, the doctor will fix you in just a minute, but I think I'm needed elsewhere a bit. That 5, 10. He can do a attack with me. He can do 5, 10.
You see that he has reached down for a pike that was on the floor with him.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
he will
You'll
go to
notice
stab
a
you.
stick on the ground. Sure. Yeah, Joust is just whoop. His turns.
Out with a 4. Hey.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It was bound to happen.
5, 10. I think I might have a range in this. I just have to check.
Yeah, but you don't have line of sight. Just to let you. That's a spiral staircase in the middle.
Yes. Yeah, I just gotta check just general. Yeah. I guess as I'm moving before like I get about right there, I look at him and I say, I suggest you take a nap. And I will have cast suggestion on him.
Hmm.
I suggest you take a nap. It is DC 19.
19. Natural 20.
Oh.
I can't silvery barbs. I already cast the spell. You're right. Can't do it on the same time, right? As I'm just like, huh.
May the fours be with me.
As I like that. I'm going to push wild magic real quick as well. But
Okay. Roll me a D100.
why the fuck not? Because I am in away from other people, and if I just suddenly like a fireball explodes in here, let's see. Yeah, as I push it, I'm just saying, well, might as well try it, and then I just said, 87.
87. You cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
I am within 60 feet of me. Oh, it's random though, so it probably would be him because he's the only. Because that is a
random
a door.
creature, and
Random
he's the only
creature. Okay.
creature in the room. So,
It's
Not
a
true!
50-50.
I mean, there
I'm
is
sorry.
the
Are
the
doors
door.
people or constructs?
If they're animated, they are constructs.
They are a construct. It is flying though already, so I don't think flying could really work. I mean, it might. I guess technically I'll roll a D3 or a D4 and re-roll the 4 just to see.
Oh, I'll roll a D20, high or low.
Hi.
The furbolg can fly.
I will immediately drop fly.
This is from your wild magic, dude.
Oh, it's from the wild magic. I didn't cast it because I had fly, so I was like, wait, did I cast fly? Why would I cast fly on him? As I'm just like, huh. Yeah, and then I would get there. As I'm like, that's different.
He's gonna be flying for 10 minutes.
Whoosh! A flaming crazy, a crazy half fire guy at me. As I'm just like,
Crazed,
just
fiery
three stooges running
furbolg.
around. And that'll be my turn. Yeah.
Dwarf's turns are up.
I like to think it does it. He immediately resists it, and he just starts like just M Bison floating, like just running away.
I'm getting the heck out of here. 5, 35. He's just gonna be here.
Gonna hunker down.
5, 10.
Take that
Wisdom save.
They'll have to make wisdom saves if they want to strike him.
Yep.
Cocked. I don't know the wisdom of Myrmidon, but that's they are compelled not to
Low.
hit him.
I think they're like a flat low, like probably a 10 or something.
Yeah, something like that. But
Something. They're not
he's
very
able to
wide.
escape.
They're definitely element.
I'll just stick here.
Good
I think
choice.
I'm good.
Weird that it's cold and hot at the same time in here.
It's weird. I'm getting like this backdraft of heat, but this like wall of cold is soothing.
We've invented icy hot. Cool.
I just gotta like turn around every now and then, but you know, it's like having your foot out from the cover. It's too cold, then you bring it in, it's too hot.
I made a snow cone. I'm all right.
We're gonna finish this fight. His muscles are gonna feel better than they have in years.
Oh yeah, hop around
Oh,
in
yeah.
pain.
By the
Oh
way,
boy. Okay. All right. 5. How much of a drop would this be from this side here? If I were to just jump onto one of the steps down here.
10, 15,
One shit.
20.
15 if
probably
you drop
make
one
that.
on the step. Fair.
So I'm gonna try and do a freaking parkour and drop down to the bottom of the stairs.
All right, give me acrobatics.
You got it, boss. $35.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Parkour.
Oh, expertise.
Expertise.
Oh, it's not even that. It's not even just that.
It's plus 17.
Yeah, it's plus 17.
That's expertise.
Yeah.
Very specifically up.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
you're doing some freaking swashbuckler shit right now.
So 5.
All right. 10, 15. Guns at the ready, and I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
You.
Pew pew, motherfucker!
Yeah.
29.
Not like half cover would have mattered. Yeah, that hits.
Because Drana is adjacent to it and engaged with it, do I get sneak attack damage?
That is exactly why you get sneak attack damage.
Okay, got it. 3, 4, 5,
Believe it
6, 7,
Believe it or
8.
not, there's been an ability I've been forgetting to use every time I attack, which gives me 2 extra radiant damage.
37 necrotic damage in total.
Okay.
You missed a d6, you get one more.
Oh, shoot. Oh, 39.
2 more. Goldfish good.
Wait, 2 more?
Oh,
You-
Two more damage.
Oh, 2 more damage, yeah.
Anything else?
No, not at this time.
Okay.
That's it.
Fire Eye's turn. He is stunned. But Incapacitate still allows for a bonus action. Which he will use to activate Razgar's favor. And he will regain 16 hit points.
That's nice.
Like where you have done wounds, you see his body is like almost like the red streaks in a line of coal. Like it's like it is healing his body.
Creepy.
That's neat. It won't save him.
I mean, he can't take actions or reactions, and he's kind of here. So that's him.
And Bison over here. He's got a 60-foot fly speed now. Great, I made Superman over here. Lovely.
Like he will fly from the spot, land down, up.
As I'm Alva Costello running away, just
Yeah, and you see his pike has been engulfed in fire. As he is going to take a jab at you from the back.
It's easy to hit me. It's 14, I think, or let me double check.
15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, because I don't have armor really. I'm made of metal.
All right.
Yeah, 14 will hit.
So that's going to be kind of piercing plus 3d10 fire damage.
Fire! Oh, you said it was a 15? I'm gonna do one of my bardic cut-in words. Sorry, I thought you said it was higher than that. Yeah, cut-in words, and I'll roll a d12 to make him lower his thing.
Okay.
As I said, and as I pike, and I might pike this 2. That will not make it work then, because
Okay.
that'll be a 13 from a 15. So as he's doing it, I was just like, "Bitch, please!" So like narrowly dodging him, flying around at me.
All right. So second attack without
That is
the
fire.
flame burst. So
Yeah. That is no reaction.
23 will hit that, but it's 7 piercing damage.
Cool. 7 piercing damage and whatever. This one doesn't have the fire on it, though?
The fire only happens once during the multi-attack.
Oh, cool. Oh, so they're like the Myrmidons, but they're purples. Cool. Neat.
Oh,
Field
you know
is-
that good old fancy fire giant experimentation on furbolgs.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Millennium Shield.
Dwarfs
over
couldn't
here-
handle the experiments. The giants did. Well, the
I mean,
part
there's
giants.
Furbolg, there's giant blood in Furbolg. Why not?
Yeah, why not? They can handle it.
Yeah, it's not like it's wrong or anything.
You just hear this lamenting of just like, the fire, it burns, it burns. This Furbolg has like rushed and like he's slammed against the stone wall as the gem in his eye is compelling him forward. All right. With that, Alavi.
Yup.
You just do what you do. I'm gonna go grab a soda.
I'll need you around to tell me if he succeeds on his save he's about to make. First attack. 31. That was amazing. I'll write down the damage numbers.
I love that I have wireless headphones now.
It's very funny. Key point stunning strike. You got to make sure this guy doesn't get to cast any spells.
All right. That is a pass.
Hey. Second attack.
Boys.
My boys.
Yeah, they had this.
29.
They had this new Baja Blast, this Baja Cabo Citrus, which looks like just more lime flavor, more orange flavor. It's pretty good. You're welcome to have one. just the players in the room is just in the rooms together, just like, oh. I'm sorry, I'm
It was
getting
very
distracted.
amusing hearing Red's voice come through your mic.
Yep.
What? No, that's not
So
right.
it's 10 damage for the first one and 14 damage for the second.
A 10, 14, so
And another stunning strike.
Almost citrus. Yummy.
another save. You said.
Yep. Don't let the mage do things.
All right, he is once again stunned.
Perfect.
Hey, Tall Tale Dice, welcome in.
Wow, tall tail dice. They're great.
And then again with just a regular bonus action singular punch for the monk.
All right. To get you all up to date, the raiders, these Furbolgs have been embedded with ruby eyes that are possessing them to act in the fire giant's wills. So they are fighting the party and stopping the dwarves, who also have myrmidons. There you go.
8 more damage.
8 more
More like
damage.
burn Madon. Ugh. And one of them's flying at me for some reason. Don't
Well,
worry.
your wild magic triggered him to fly, so.
Yes, I know. Don't worry about it.
Not a big deal. It's fine. All right. And that is everything Alafi can do.
All right.
Don't worry, guys. I'm making sure the wizard doesn't get to play the game.
I mean, break the staff.
All right,
Stay
you're up.
out.
Okay, so the wizard will now play the game.
All right.
Other wizard.
Cobb will notice that I've already drawn a circle on the ground.
Indeed.
Tora is going to draw a card from his hands, raise it up, and he's going to start swirling it, like twisting his wrist, faster and faster until a wind kicks up in this circle. He is casting Whirlwind.
Oh, it's been
Ooh.
so long.
Turn the beat around.
And me without any daggers.
Got to be percussion.
Whirl
Okay,
wind.
so to start off with, I need a dex saving throw for everyone who is in the wind.
All right, so 3 of our myrmidons.
Boy, it is a blistery
Uh,
area right there.
What's the save number again?
19.
19. Failed, passed.
You know what? I'll take that. Okay, so where is... What was on the opposite side of the table?
think it's
I remember more
10d6.
things. Yeah, it's 10d6 bludgeoning. Okay, so 35 for the ones that failed, half that for the one that passed. And the fails now need a strength saving throw.
35, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Half a
One of
30.
the rare
Half a
double save
35 would
spell.
be
Yeah, Whirlwind's a funny one.
17.
17, yeah.
And then it keeps pulling them up if they fail it, kind of one. Yeah, that one. That was a silly one. It's really good in a group of
Okay.
guys.
And now they need to make strength saves.
The ones
Yeah,
that
just,
failed. I
just the two that failed.
Okay. Well, they're more dexterous than they are strong, so they're definitely not making this.
So those two are currently restrained.
All right.
And
And while it's
pulled
restrained,
5 feet.
yep.
Yep.
Wow.
And when it starts its turn while restrained, they will be raised 5 feet in the air.
And considering this is a pretty vaulted ceiling here, this spiral staircase in the center, got a tall roof.
Let's go fly a kite. Does it just float away?
All
Great, I
right.
didn't know Tor became Storm all of a sudden. All right.
So for context, the last time Tor did this, he had 40 blessed daggers, and there was a Rakshasa in the middle of this. He let loose all the daggers and just made a blessed dagger whirlwind to kill him.
It was a blessed.
It was
It was a blessed blender.
it was brutal.
Blessed blender.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
That's why you never
I love
empty
that
your
Critical
backpack.
Role members know that story.
Mm-hmm. I need to tell Liam someday.
Someday
One
Liam
day.
might be able to grace us.
I might be able to one up it if I wanted to.
Weird Al Yankovic? Oh my god. Sorry, Joust will be played by Weird Al Yankovic today. What, guys?
Oh my God, Weird Al! Do you want to hear this story about this weird D&D character I made?
So, fun fact: Weird Al actually knows about the show.
Hey, yo!
Okay.
What?
Hey, yo.
Sorry?
Hi. Yeah, my mom's best friends with his wife.
Oh. Of course, Ruby. Of course.
Okay.
Share this!
Okay.
Of course. Yeah, this
I'm
is normal.
pretty sure I've told you all individually at least once.
Maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
one of us, but I don't remember hearing about this.
My mind tries to remain oblivious at the fact that you are, well,
Who I am.
yes.
Like,
I'm just like, no, Ruby's my friend. It's like, no, I'm a friend who knows a lot of famous people because I am your friend.
and I'm like, oh my god. Cool. Well,
anything else, Tora? Before we get too off track.
I'll take a little bit of distance just so I can block the dwarf here
Okay.
from anything that might come in, and that's a Tora.
That is now it's the Myrmidon's turn again. It starts its turn, restrained by the wind, so they're starting their turns.
Up you go.
They
Let's
cannot be
go.
made prone, but nothing says they can't be restrained, so I'm just going to say we're flipping these two to represent that they are getting hurled up into the air by a whirlwind. Now, the one that passed, is this... This one, can it move out, or is it difficult? Is there anything that says anything with the ones that pass?
Okay, I'm double checking now.
So by the looks of it, it doesn't affect him. Since he passed the deck save first.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't mention anything for the ones that failed, or for the ones that succeeded, rather.
Yeah, the ones succeed can move through it, basically. The other ones are just sucked up into it more. Yeah, restrained creatures can use their action to make a dex or strength check versus the DC. A successful one is no longer restrained and then hurled a distance in a random direction.
What are you giggling about?
Just randomly
just
launched.
imagine-
This whirlwind might just splat him into a wall.
Exactly what I was going to do. Like, what happens if it hurls him in this direction? He gets fucking slammed into the wall and is immediately in the whirlwind again.
Or flies back, hits a wall of ice.
The the Gmod wall smacking noise over and over again.
I asked that question because this is another one of them or incidents. You know, the one Gerg mentioned.
Oh, sorry. What's the specifics?
Creature makes a dex save throw the first time on a turn that it enters the whirlwind, or that the whirlwind enters its space, including when the whirlwind first appears.
Yeah, I still believe that's just two separate things that both count.
Because then that Myrmidon needs to make another dex save. Which isn't good for the Myrmidon.
A turn that enters the whirlwind. It's always the point of contention is it depends on what it says, if it's its turn or a turn. Because a turn means it happens on Tora's turn, and then it starts its turn.
On a turn,
especially this one here, because it says including when the whirlwind first appears, makes it even more specific in this regard. So, yeah.
Regardless, it passed anyway, so it is gonna try to make some moves.
It does take half damage still.
Fair enough. You want to roll half damage, Tora?
Oh, I'm just double checking because it actually like the phrasing also mentions first time. This is he's technically still in it.
Okay.
So I don't think it affects him this turn, but I can move the whirlwind on a subsequent turn. So if I stick him back in it, then we would be rolling again.
Fair enough. In any case,
it'll be fun to try to hold on to concentration.
3 scimitar attacks.
I have the cloak, so these are a disadvantage.
True, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. 14's the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that hit.
Okay. 14 fire and slashing damage. The con save of 10 or higher.
Alright, still holding.
Good. So that disrupts the displacer cloak, so these will be normal attacks now.
Correct, because I took damage.
Another 14.
This is why I should have used it the first time. I'll illusory self this time. That misses.
Okay. And last one. 24 to hit.
Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure that hit.
All right. 12 damage total.
Yep.
All right.
Whirlwind's still up.
Whirlwind's still up, and the Myrmidon is batting away at you. The other two, kind of shit out of luck here. I mean, they're restrained.
They're feeling the winds. They could use their action, I guess, to try and break out.
Let me double check something real quick. They can still swing at Ruby, but it's going to be a disadvantage. And with her AC, well, I'll at least give it a try.
22.
I got to be a 22 at disadvantage, so... with their to hit...
All the hits crit me with both dice.
I have to hit a 15 or higher.
Both of them crit me with...
Double 5. Nope. And nope. He's suspended in the air. He's like flailing like a sword dancer at you, but it's just a sword dance from where he's standing.
It's very funny.
The other one's too far away. It can't really do anything. It's restrained, so it can't move. That's the Myrmidons. Oh, Durana.
Alrighty. Do I want to one-up the coolness factor, or do I want to save that for a tougher foe that we're probably going to have to fight?
Well, you have advantage on the Myrmidon in front of you.
Yeah, but it would be a saving throw.
I
You know
think
what?
saving our resources is probably good, even if we end up taking a short rest at some point.
Yeah, no, I agree. Alrighty. Do you need help over there, Tora? Tora, you need help?
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, they're stuck. This one's trying to kill me right now.
I'll get that one.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, what's flying behind me?
I'm going to hold the dead on the one with the 90 HP.
Pull the dead. All right. Wisdom
Big
save.
dog.
8.
That I don't think that makes it. I
No,
hate to tell you, Gob.
no, I don't think so. How many D12s? That's a cantrip.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4d12.
that's about
27 damage.
right.
Oh, damn!
Damn.
You hear the
Mhm.
bells of
It
the
is-
ancestors calling.
It is barely standing, well, floating, flying, stuck.
Crashes.
Let's see. I'm not going to do that. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, no, bonus action, I am using harness divine power, so the ancestors called to me, and I gain back a 3rd level spell slot.
Wonderful. All right, and you're
That's
good where you're at.
good.
So, anything else?
Nope, that's about it.
Joust.
It's just flying, poking me with a stick, and yeah. Joust. It just like literally just run as this guy's a Superman flying at him, basically. Oh boy.
He will
Apparently I got
react
stuck.
if you reach out of his range.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. That is 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Yep.
13 piercing.
Cool. And no fire on this one.
Nope.
Sorry, quick math in my head. I was like, let's see. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. As I'm like, I'm just like, I keep running to all the open doors. Why'd everyone open all these doors? Ow. As I see a guy right there, but I see that there's a dwarf there, I just turned in and I just say, like, I say, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm just gonna say this. I think that one eye makes you look fat.
Vicious
and I'll do a
mockery.
vicious mocker. Vicious mocker on it.
All right.
It will be DC 19. And I was gonna ask a question. I don't know if you would let me push wild magic on a cantrip. Is
No.
it only on a spell?
It's only on
Gotcha.
spells.
Just making sure. Before I make sure.
Well, with his what was it? Wisdom save?
I think yeah, it's got to be wisdom.
16.
Gonna fail.
All
Yep.
right.
4d4 psychic damage. Take that 8 damage. Yeah. 8 damage and disadvantage is the next one right there.
Mm-hmm.
As I
Emotional
look
damage.
at emotional damage. And Yeah, I don't need to see Pain yet, but Pain, you get away. Pain, I think you got this. Take it out. Save Tora. Also, there's a guy flying at me. Ah! I'll hold him back here. Just swatting sounds. And yeah, Bardic onto Pain with my bonus action.
Thank you.
That'll be my turn. It's a D12 now. I think it's still a D. It might be a D10
Sick.
until the next round. Let me double check. But yeah, go ahead. That'll be my turn.
The dwarf's turns. He's gonna stay put. He's actually gonna use his action to hide.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it's a D12 if you need
Because
me.
he doesn't want to get
Thank
caught by
you.
these furbolgs.
There's also one flying down the hallway. That's fucking terrifying.
And he's gonna hide.
Smart.
Alright. Two dwarfs are locked in. He feels pretty confident where he is, so he's just gonna stay put.
Good.
He's figuring out, I wonder if I could make an ice cream from the side. Maybe.
He'll use his action to turn around.
To make a snow
There we
cone.
go. That's a brisk cool breeze on the keister.
Good on my knees. Ooh.
Pulls his pants down.
Icy
really
hot.
needs to feel it on. really needs to feel it on his bottom.
All right, Payne, you're up. We're on round 3.
Alrighty. Round 3.
Fight.
Going over to this fucker, and I'm gonna start stabbing it with my dagger.
Get off my man.
I don't know you. Get off my man.
I'm also gonna use the bardic.
It's a D12 if you need it. Yes.
Well, you know they might need it. But that is a crit fail.
It
Yep.
is.
Well.
Not if I use a luck point.
Hey.
That what you want to do?
Yes. 14.
14 plus
You
12
still
to
get the,
26.
Oh, I still do?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Good.
Do I get to keep that D12 or
It's up to Gob, I guess.
What?
do I get to keep the D12 roll that I rolled before, or do I roll another?
Hey, luck is replacing a d20, so I think you're good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to re-roll the Bardic too. I was like,
Okay. So that's 26, I do believe.
I believe
That'll hit.
Pain.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
All right, tabletop. Thank you for bugging out again. Oh, go ahead. Throw away your luck point.
I will.
Don't forget your stuff.
Alright.
Don't forget your sneak attack, because Tora's next to you. And next
Oh,
to the
shit,
enemy
you're
who's
right.
next to you.
So that's 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 d6.
Should be 96.
Oh, it is?
So it's your 17, right? Yeah.
Wait, 25,
25 plus
26. So that's 8 plus 26. Wait, what is that in total?
What?
32.
What is this
34.
that's happened?
32.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, 32 damage in total.
Yep. Gabbed him good.
I did it.
Anything else?
Doesn't that dagger have an ability?
Whenever you successfully make an attack, you can use your reaction to cast Dispel Magic on the target or creature. Yeah, no, this wouldn't work on this creature.
Yeah, this
would be
wouldn't really
something that I
apply
would
here.
probably. Yeah, no. So, no, that's it. That's my turn.
Alright.
I stabby stab.
It is the Furbolg's turns. Again, incapacitated. We'll just use Grasgar's favor. Ooh. 25. There we go. That. See this primeval furbolg swoop in towards you, Joust. He will swing his first attack with disadvantage. That's gonna fail.
Just dodge it.
Vicious Mock is only on the first attack, though, I believe.
It's the first one, the rest are fine, yes. It is the next one, it says. So if they have multi-attack, it's just on it.
That'll be 21.
That definitely hit.
Alright.
What?
And this will have the Flame Burst attached to it. $17... 27 damage total.
Well, that makes my math easier. 101. I was gonna say math. Easy. Yeah. Do I need to make a dex to be on fire, or is it just flame and attack, basically?
Well, there's the flame that comes out of his eye and the flame that's coming out of his pike.
Ah, right. So it's more concentrated, heated metal to be stabbed.
Well,
ah!
a heated wooden stake of ember.
Ah. Stop stabbing me. That's mildly annoying. Ow.
Meanwhile, this furbolg is going to step down and in a painful shriek. It is going to flame burst with its eye. It's you, Drana. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Drana, make a dex save.
I
mean,
know.
it's possible.
14?
14 is going to fail.
I figured.
11 fire damage.
Is that already cut in half?
No. So 5.
Alrighty.
And you are on fire. Until you take an action to put out the fire, you will be taking fire damage at the start of each of his turns. So,
And it's the one directly adjacent.
correct.
Okay.
That is the Furbolg's turn. Babada boopy. Laffy, you're up.
You'll never guess.
Is he gonna punch?
I like how much this guy's healing. Obnoxious.
I know.
Let's see if that or he attacks, and I think he's...
It's almost as if he was designed for a team, and yet only one person's fighting him.
I mean, if I hold him still long enough, it'll work out, right?
How many key
I
points you
could
got?
always go to the 8 left.
And how many do you think you'll need for a whole dungeon?
More than this.
There you go.
No, they come back on short rest.
How much of the dungeon
But
do
I
you think you've
can't just
explored?
leave these guys
3 minutes.
to this. So, you know what? I just keep punching.
As is
I
your
will
wish
take
and
it.
want in life.
I will take advantage of the fact that I still have advantage for at least this round.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Uh-huh.
10. You know what? We're gonna bonus action Form of Dread.
Okay.
It's my second one since rest, so I've got 4 left. And then I'm going to punch him again.
Okay.
$29.
Boy, howdy. I think that hits.
And now he gets to make a wisdom save, which I imagine he'll probably be pretty good at. DC 17 or be feared.
He passes with an 18. But he'll still take that 9 damage.
Alright, now he gets a turn. I'm not moving though. I can't let him get to these other furballs.
He is no longer stunned. Hooray!
Yay!
He gets to
Wait, that's bad.
participate. Tora, it's your turn.
What did I do with my whirlwind page? Just need to double check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at this point, I am going to move the whirlwind.
Okay, where would you like to move it?
Okay, so I have looked this up. The ruling is if these are restrained and lifted by the whirlwind, they come along with it.
Oh, jeez. I mean, it makes sense. It's lifting them up, so it would move them in the air. Makes some sense.
Creature moves
for
with the
a
whirlwind and falls when the spell ends. Yep.
Yikes.
So until that spell ends, they're there.
Let's make him join his buddies.
Stay right here. Since there's wall
Squish
blocking
into
the way.
rock.
Alright, Myrmidon boy, time for you to make a dex save. That's a 2.
Nice.
All of the 10d6.
Ah.
Alright. 33 bludgeoning.
Really, tabletop? Really? Don't do me dirty like this, right when I'm typing? He is barely standing, but he is restrained by the power of whirlwind.
By the power of air. By the power of Lika from the Soviet Union.
By the power of Grayskull. Anyway, anything else?
Just to get out of his range, just to make sure he doesn't pull anything, I'm gonna face step over here. Just to make sure like a stray attack doesn't break this.
Alright, you just teleport away.
Yep.
And it's the Myrmidon's turn. He's restrained.
Can't really do much to hit me now, can he?
So these
they can still swing.
So
these two are
now
gonna try
10
to make
feet in the air.
Yep, they're 10 feet in the air. They will attempt to make a dexterity check against your spell save to be hurled in a direction.
If they pass it.
Assuming they pass it. They have a... so... One of them is going to pass with a 23. So... do you want to roll me a 3d6? Because they might just get thrown all the way across down into the mines. You never know. He might fly in a different direction and just run into one of the walls back into the whirlwind.
It is 11.
11 plus 10 feet away, so we'll just round down to 20 feet in a random direction. There are at least 9 directions he can go. Which way? 2.
Nice, nice.
They can't fall prone, but they can fall. So
They can hit the rock.
Do they take damage when they hit the wall?
they will. He is taking 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, mildly painful.
The other one failed. And this one is restrained, so it will attempt to attack Pain at disadvantage. That's an at 1. Okay, that's a waste of a 20, but I believe it's gonna hit. With a
You said disadvantage.
yes, a 22 at disadvantage.
Impressive.
Multi-attack, you know.
I'm so sorry I hit you for the first time, Pain.
But you rolled an at 1 though.
Yeah, once.
It's got 3 attacks.
If you guys don't crit fail, neither do my monsters.
That would be terrible.
I mean, do you want me to do some random crit fails on you? Do you want to drop your gun?
No.
Do you want your gun to misfire and you
No.
have to repair it? Exactly. So
Yeah,
let me
have to
just
use a
do
whole
some
Maybe for
damage
season
on
2.
you.
Okay, fine.
Well, I mean, just
17 damage.
react.
Okay.
Hey, was
That's
that
not
so
as
bad?
Well, uncanny dodge though.
Wow.
Okay. And last attack,
Don't worry.
16 to hit.
Last one was crit.
Misses.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you have really good deck.
So, that would be 9 damage. With uncanny dodge.
Round down 8 damage.
8 damage, yeah.
That is our Myrmidons.
Okay.
Drona.
All right. Tora, Payne, you guys got the guys down here?
Yep.
You okay over there,
just wanna
Joust?
have fun.
I'm not having a great time. I'm trying not to hurt him, but I made him fly. He's flying at me like a bat out of hell.
Good. 5. Go for it.
Is anyone else's music glitching out? You haven't left his range yet.
For okay.
Correct.
He's got a pike.
Got a pike. He's got 10-foot
fair.
range.
And 10-foot range.
Yeah,
10.
he can swing at you.
Technically,
Yeah.
I'm 15 feet away now because I'm up.
24.
It's
He rolled,
Goddamn!
he rolled good.
Man.
12 piercing damage.
okay. And so 5, 10, 15. Does that get me to the top? Because I don't know how we're rolling.
20 would put you
Yeah.
there.
20. Okay.
Up the steps, you see an
20.
Alafi. He's been punching.
Androna is completely on fire.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
right.
on fire!
You climbed up the stairs on fire.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, don't ask. Drana is going to go 35 to here and fire a blood bolt at Short.
You can't see him from here.
Right?
The wall spreads all the way out to this corner. He ducked in that corner for a reason.
All right. Then instead of that, let's do. You know what? Guardian of Faith right behind Alafi.
All right.
Bonk. I think he's large, so.
Yeah, weird.
Here we go.
Alrighty.
My ancestors built these caverns. My ancestors will protect them. And that would be my action and bonus action. Oh god, that's right. I forgot I took my mutagen earlier. Which I still have. Luckily.
What's next?
Nothing. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, all of my bonus actions are fire damage.
Yeah, crazy that. Joust, you're up.
It's almost
All
like we
right.
built it this way.
Joust is tired of getting poked, tired of getting stabbed. I'm trying to be nice, but just like I said, get away from me. And getting a little heated from that. Get it? There we go. That's why I love you guys. As Joust does effectively, pretty much does a like clap towards him. Just like he's right next to me. I said get away. It will be a destructive wave.
Okay.
As you see divine energy come out of Joust. Destructive. Wait, let me just double check. I think it's a con.
I believe so too.
I think let me see. It is
No,
a
my
con.
OBS is hanging in there just fine. Red audio issue? Ah, crap! Not this again.
Oh, is it me? Sorry.
No,
You
it's
said
like
the
first it was
final
the music. Now it's red according to the chat.
Maybe that'll do it.
I don't know what you did.
Left and rejoined.
Oh,
Left and rejoined. Maybe it's just our internet gone.
maybe it's just Spectrum.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Red sounds like a robot, which is oddly appropriate. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
sure, because he
am a
sounds
robot.
fine just in my ears.
You guys can
That's
pretend
fine to
we
me,
added
too.
it in post.
Yep.
What are you talking about? I'm that good of a voice actor. Duh.
Still issue.
Yeah, it's
have you
it's
tried
a
refreshing stream?
concept. No.
Because there's nothing I could do on my end to fix this.
And it sounds entirely normal on my
It sounds entirely normal
Yeah.
to us.
Yes. By the way, it's 30 feet of every creature that I choose. By the way, so I will it won't get the
And again, Tabletop Simulator is blinking in and out of existence for me. So, con save. Wha!
yeah, con save.
Does a 14, so that's gonna fail.
That'll fail. All right. So each creature within my choice will not take it. So he takes 5d6 thunder damage,
Okay.
and then either 5d6 radiant or necrotic damage, and be knocked prone.
So that is up to you then.
Yes. I will do, of course, thunder first, and we'll do radiant, I suppose. So we'll start with the first one. This is going to be thunder. We're also pushing wild magic, but we'll figure that out after we get the damage. Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. So
So-
first one is only 12 thunder damage for some reason, and
I'm sorry, the
rest will
Queen
be
of Burps
radiant.
thought mine was gross.
No,
Yes. 12.
I thought
That's
that's
not what I
what I
said.
heard. I thought that's what you said. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say so. Like, I'll elaborate on what I was gonna say later.
Okay.
31 total damage on him, and he is knocked prone.
Okay.
I'll get you.
Now, wild magic.
Yes.
Wait, what were we gonna say?
So I checked the audio on the stream,
Mhm.
and red sounds fine to me.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Skill issue.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see. That is a 55. Yeah, 55. Sorry.
55.
55. It did roll to 99, so I know it was not that,
This does not. This can't apply to you. Just reroll.
All right. If I remember,
you don't have
50
hair.
Something. Yeah, if I remember, it's something all your hair falls out or something on 50. So it's like something like that.
All your wig falls off.
But it's a
And
magical
it
wig,
falls
so
off its
even
leg.
then.
95. 95
That's.
will do it.
Oh boy.
That's a bit higher.
You and all creatures within 30 feet of you. So the dwarf, the
him-
furbolg, you will have vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute,
Of course! Every time with this shit.
which is terrible because he has a pike.
I know, and I don't have a rapier.
CB.
And then Joust will just be like, I said get away. Ah, damn it, I feel extra stabby. Yeah, just dive on top of him. Just start rolling around on him. Trying to at least pin him down, basically. My bulky body. Yeah, but I'll dive on top of him, basically. Yeah.
I mean, you already used your action to.
Yeah. Well,
Throw
the rest
down,
of my
so-
movement is just like fall down on him, but get in his way, basically. There's me trying to hold him down as me laying on him effectively.
Yeah, I can't count that as a
That's my
grapple,
turn.
unfortunately, but I
No.
understand.
Yeah, it's me trying to get in his way. That's my move, and that's my turn. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, bonus action can help. matter.
Dwarves are all where they want to be right now, so dwarves aren't really
I
going to
feel
do much
extra
else.
vulnerable to piercing damage.
Why do I feel this stabbing pain in my chest? Is it just anxiety? Could be anxiety. I mean, I have been slaving for quite some time now. Just the thought of getting rescued. But what if I get caught? Ugh.
They're gonna stab me if they do. I don't want to get stabbed.
Alright, so top of the round. Pain.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna hit this fucker right here.
I need to remind you of something, Gob. Fire damage. Fire damage for me.
Yes. Roll a
Does he
d10.
roll?
Oh, it's okay. I'm rolling it.
A
Okay.
d10 fire damage for every time you don't put out the fire.
3. So cut in half. That would be 1.
That would be 1.
I'm okay with
Impressive.
this. A flaming drop.
Drana hardly notices.
I don't know. What Granad's health pool is, I don't know. Anyway.
I'm still pretty high right now.
Okay.
All right.
Either
So
way.
stabby stab on the mermaidin.
Yep, he's restrained, so you have advantage.
Okay. 26.
Yep. And because you had advantage, you will have a sneak attack. Or is that just exclusively allies?
Advantage gives you sneak attack as well, yes.
Okay.
Just clarifying. 'Cause I know swashbucklers, it's just a thing where if they're solo, then they can crit a lot of things.
Wait.
Mhm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, just double checking.
Oh yeah, it's they crit while dueling. It doesn't have to do with advantage for them. Yeah, swashbucklers are cool. I like swashbuckler rogues.
E. 45 damage in total.
As you like stab this thing in its flaming heart, the armor just like grows cold once more as the fires from it just fizzle out and just king.
Sucked up in the wind.
Is there a dead dwarf in there by any chance?
Technically there were 3. So I mean
There were.
they're
The husk
charred
of a-
skeletons now.
So sorry. This is
That was
horrifying.
my
This
fault.
is. None of us could have seen this coming.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, one down.
Anything else?
Let's see. How's this one looking?
He's looking pretty beat up,
Okay.
but he's out of the
Five.
he's out of the whirlwind now, so he's
10.
ready to do some more fisticuffs.
I'm gonna stay right here. Pull my gun back out. So, I am ready for the next round.
Alright. And the next is the Furbolgs. Does Hjort get affected by Guardian of Faith since starting his turn there, or will?
Yep.
There you go.
Give me a check.
Took the wind right out of him. Ha 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 ha.
Give me a dex save.
Dex save. 12.
He takes 20. He takes 20 radiant.
20 radiant. Right.
Alrighty.
Yep, just seeing what I can do here. Ah. Might be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hjort's eyes glow as he begins to incant a spell. I'm gonna need some balls here. There aren't any ordinary walls. He is going to cast Blade Barrier.
Ooh, I love this spell.
I do like that spell.
I get the feeling I'm not going to love this spell in this particular instance, though.
No.
Hadriana has that dex save.
Whoa.
It literally cuts the whole room in half as a vertical wall of whirling, razor-sharp blades made of magical energy just conjure in this 100-foot long, 20-foot high, and 5-foot thick wall of blades. When you enter this wall for the first time or start your turn there, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, right.
Watch drawn a nat 20.
And then still can't put herself out.
So that is an 8. Is a 16.
A terrible roll from me.
So those both fail.
Yeah, I guess I just have to eat the damage.
Yep. Gonna be 6d10. There we go, 6. There's my 6. Uh, 37 slashing damage.
Pretty good.
that was that. So
Just enough damage to bloody me. How rude.
question, Ruby: does Guardian of Faith require line of sight, or is this just if an enemy's in its area?
It's just if an enemy's in its area.
Okay, good to know.
Like, they'll just be there until whenever it's done, basically.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me, sucker.
The wall of blades will count as 3/4 cover. So considering that you're inside it, and space is difficult terrain. Yep. He's gonna use his bonus action to use Razgar's favor.
I mean, Blade Bear, pretty high level. I mean, he was doing flame strikes and stuff.
Max healing at 27.
Nice.
What a get. That's
Cheeky
okay.
Get
I'm going to deal a lot more damage than that next turn.
while you're inside the blade.
I won't be here for long.
Well, it's like either he moves away from the Guardian of Faith, which there's nowhere around this area to get away from it, or he goes through the blades himself, which he probably will not.
Decisions.
So he kind of here. It's either you stay in the blades or you take a step back.
I'm starting my turn in it regardless. It's gonna suck.
At least that's to his perspective.
Wait, how much damage did I take? Why did I just blank on that?
We took 37 points.
37 slashing. Magical slashing. Right, there's that Furbolg. This boy's prone on the ground. We'll get up. He will attempt a flame burst as the eye glows and explodes in agony. Joust, I need to make a dex save.
Is he casting a spell?
He is casting. No, he is using.
It's an ability. Okay.
It's an ability
'cause I
from
was
his ruby.
Right. Dex, you said?
Yes.
14.
14 is gonna fail, unfortunately.
Yeah. Big 16 barely made it last time, so yes.
11 fire damage. And you are on fire. You'll be taking, unless you use an action to put the fire out, you'll be taking a d10 fire damage at the start of its turn.
No, Jess never even notices that he's on fire, but he's just
It's whoosh.
I seem to be on fire.
I do believe that I am on fire.
Just a bit.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Oh my god, there's fire on my chest.
That one. And this boy over here, while he is screaming in agony, he is going to be casting a spell.
I should be able to counterspell that.
Alright, what level?
I'm running down on so much. I spent so much on illusions getting here. Yeah, I'll make it. Yeah. You're so proud of yourself. I'll cast it. I'll cast it third. I'll roll the rest.
All right, you good sir. Roll to counter. You're looking for a 15 or better. What's that? I'm actually threatening this
Nope.
level 17 party?
Nope.
Pain. Tora, I need you to both make dexterity saving throws.
You got it, boss. $22.
22, you'll
16.
meets it, beats it.
Whoo!
Be taking half of, well, you got evasion, so you'll be missing all this damage.
Yeah.
You'll be taking half of 8d6. Weenie roll. That's a lot of twos.
Oh my goodness.
4, 8, 12, 16. 20 fire damage, halved to 10. Weenie.
Weenie Hut Juniors?
That's his go.
And yeah, I've lost concentration.
All right, roll me another 3d6 as we figure out where this Myrmidon's going.
Flies into the guy that just not.
That's a
on
10.
pavement.
He was 10 feet up, so... Are you kidding me?
Is it
King, 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 king.
Wow.
it just hits the wall.
I mean, there's like a charred skeleton that flops around, but you know... Myrmidon dead.
Silly.
On the weenie rolls at Weenie Hut Juniors. Right, that is all the Furbolg's turns, except for Alafi. It's your turn now.
Fire damage.
Oh, correct. For you, because Joust just started on it. Roll a d10.
7 cut in half, which is
So 3.
3. Okay, thank you.
Alafi, you're starting your turn in the blades.
Sure am. Hopefully I roll higher this
yep.
time. I haven't
Another
been
dex
rolling
save.
20.
20, you're fine. Your evasion knocks it out.
It's a nice blade barrier.
Like you're doing your best to like bob and weave through it because these razor blades are going in like random directions.
And while I'm bobbing and weaving, a fist juts out and punches this guy in the face. 19?
Well, you're punching from inside the barrier, so I'm not sure if I should make the call that he gets 3/4 cover.
Cover only affects ranged attacks.
Fair enough.
True.
Then that does it.
All right, starting off with the damage. Weenie 8.
Oh no. Blade Bear requires concentration. He got a nat 1.
Damn it! I was really hoping you would hold on to that. At least for another moment, because I was going to pull him into his own blade barrier. Bonus
That's a
action,
shame.
Art of the Slam. Free grapple. Drag him 5 feet this way.
Okay.
Oh!
Actually, how, Joanna, how brutal are we being?
Do you want to kill this guy?
No.
Okay, then
But at
not
the same
very.
time, we might have to.
You can knock him out and rip his eyes out.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds so brutal, but like in context, that's the
That-
nice thing to do.
I mean, the other option is to push him into the lava and just kill him. Like, what's worse, right?
Jesus, guys. I'm
Do
trying not
what
to
you
kill
think
this
is right.
guy.
I'm not against throwing him in the lava.
You know what?
It's
I-
all on Luffy how much his clan actually means to him.
So much. This guy here is a person I had a conversation with, like, not even a month ago in
Yeah,
game
he has
time,
a
right?
name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Yort. How could you be so cruel to Yort?
We didn't know him, but Laffy does, so.
Do you want me to stop you? I asked him to his face.
Graskar has full control of me while I have these eyes. My mercy is in your hands.
Raskar controls you. I know exactly what needs to be done. Okay, yep, I punch him again.
All right.
Knock his ass out.
Oh,
21.
21. Yeah, that'll hit.
10 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Wisdom save. See if he gets feared. DC 17.
It's a wisdom. That fails.
Let's see, that was 5 feet of movement. This thing is 10-foot range, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I will hold him here.
Okay. The Bengus Tora.
Save Drana from more
Well.
damage from the Blade Bearer. Let's go.
Well, all plans I had really involved keeping that whirlwind up.
I apologize.
How dare you play the game?
How dare I DM?
5, 10.
How dare you not let us just
15.
win everything? Your dice
How
should
dare
all
you
be
just
rigged to
walk
that
away
4
from
that
your-
I gave you.
Rana is still on fire.
Okay, in an attempt to save on any of my spell slots going forward, let's fling some energy cards and Eldritch Blast him 4 times.
Eldritch Blast. Sure thing.
Fuck him up.
Roll to hit the Myrmidon.
Uh, 18 on the first.
Beats it, beats it.
All right, sorry, with 10 force damage.
All right, Max.
Nice roll.
Well done.
15
Next
will do it.
15's not gonna do it.
28 will.
Yeah, we'll do it. Wow.
Okay, another 10.
You know, if you had done that 3 times.
Why wasn't I rolling this for concentration?
What?
Well,
Because it wasn't a
well,
D10.
Or was secretly a warlock the whole time, guys.
Who's on
I
first?
knew it.
Ah.
And 17 misses. Okay, so I got 2 on him at least.
All right, all right.
You still did the median damage of that attack with only 2 hits.
It's pretty good.
Sub Simulator Y.
All right, that's a Torah.
That's Tora. That it is the Myrmidon's turn.
Kind of hoping to bait him.
Three swings coming your way, Payne.
Okay, try and hit me.
It's not hitting you.
Okay, okay.
That is 22.
Yeah, that hits. But uncanny dodge that damage.
Didn't even say what the damage was yet.
Well, I'm making sure that I do it before I forget.
16 slashing. Or 16
Okay.
slashing fire. So,
So that's
you want to
8.
unkind damage? Okay. Third one's a crit.
Ow!
That's why y'all.
Who's on first now?
Well,
26 damage.
Ow!
Yeah. Wish.
Alright. It's fine.
That's what
It's-
uncanny does.
The other two are dead, so that's what that does.
Cool.
Drana,
Alrighty.
you're
You're
on
still
fire.
I'm on fire.
But it doesn't seem to be bugging you too much, so what you gonna do?
I am going to approach this man.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to non-lethally swing at him.
Okay.
Knock him in the shins.
You are flanking, so yes.
Alright. Let's see.
Throw it into the fire, Laffy. No. Send it back to the hells that it came from.
Damn.
Does a 29 hit?
Yeah.
Golly. Don't have brutal critical? Nah.
Hold on. I
wish.
just want to make sure because, like I said, I've been forgetting this feature the entire time I played Drana, so I want to get this right and not fuck it up somehow.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Bless strikes. You also deal 1d8 radiant damage to that creature.
Okay.
Cool. It's an attack with. There we go. And then +6. Just a SpongeBob joke. the fucking Krabby Patty.
I'm just mouthing the music that's playing.
There we go.
11.
11. Smack. Yeah. Smack.
Owie.
And
You
second
bonked
attack.
his shin. Yep.
Second attack, still non-lethal.
Still flanking.
Why did it just roll those again?
I don't
Fuck
know.
off.
Did you reset it?
I tried to.
Tabletop.
Tabletops him.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes, it does.
$16.
Nice.
90. All right. Yep. Just smack his other shin.
Alrighty. Then bonus action. Second level healing word on myself.
Sounds good.
Because God knows I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Lagging's fun. Okay, 10.
And
I'm good with that.
all right. Anything else? Like to
Nope,
move?
Drana is still on fire.
Joust.
Well, this guy's up real quick. I want to try and get this gem out of his eye, just like straight up like an annihilation, like Kill Bill kind of grab almost. But I'm tempted to do it with telekinesis, Kyle.
Joust, give me an Arcana
don't-
check.
Arcana, that might not work on him. So I'm just like, As I'm on fire, think about it. Like on fire, rubbing, looking at this.
This is super computer bullshit.
Yeah, plus. Fishing that. 22.
22. So you know the Green Lantern comics?
Oh, red lanterns. Got it. I figured that much. Right.
Removing the gem means the death of the creature.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
If it's embedded into like literally his, eyeball / like frontal lobe, that's like it's lobotomy basically.
Traits. The gem can't be removed while the host is still alive.
Right.
While they're dead, though, you can remove it.
But
Oh
no!
It
is a curse.
That's horrible.
You can like see the throbbing of the eye matching the throbbing of a heart.
It is a curse, though, I assume, right? Just thinking about it.
It is considered special equipment.
Oh.
It is not a curse.
Yeah, not an attuned item, not a reduction, not a charm or purify. So
put it this way: when it's removed,
these are the butcher nails on World Eater. Got it.
When it removes, you think it would function the same way as a gem of seeing.
Ah, right. So basically, yeah, it's grafted into his eyeball, basically, or where his eyeball was.
Yes, it is Uchiha eyeballed.
Ah, ouch. Yeah, his butchered nails. Speaking of which, could you roll me some fire damage? I am on fire. Or is that the end of my turn?
That's on his turn.
Oh, on his turn, right.
On his turn.
Well, I am on fire as I'm thinking about this. Oh, sir, I don't like it.
In the meantime, what would you like to do?
Yes. Because I'm trying not to kill him, but, I'm thinking I might have to.
Remember, melee attacks can be non-lethal, but magic can't be.
Well, unless it's a spell says specifically, like a spell would have to be very specific that you could look like it's hurting you, but very hard to find.
I have yet to find one that says that.
There's stuff that makes you appear dead and it looks like you could die. Yes,
feign death, but then
feign death.
That's splitting hairs. Question now is, what does Joust do?
Yes. Sorry, I just had to mark that I use thoughts.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a shatter at a 3rd level on him.
3rd level shatter. All right. I need to make a con save.
Con save. 19 to beat. And I'm erupting it behind him, so it doesn't hit me or anybody else.
Fair enough. That fails at a 15.
Yes. So this could be 4d8 since it's a bit higher. I think, it's 3d8 on a 3. Yep. Yeah, makes sense. D8 for every flying about a second. 3d8. Yeah, 4d8. Got it.
Yeah, just
So
booming through the prison hall. Just.
Ooh, pretty good. 20 damage.
All right.
And yeah, it's on him there. And yeah, I guess. We'll push Wild Magic too, by the way. Yeah.
All right. Wild Magic, sir, please.
Just going full out right here, just like explosions of life, and I'm like, I'm trying to help you. Why won't you let me help you? Just punching this guy.
Help me!
I'm trying to help. Just stop moving. 78.
78. You cast Polymorph on yourself. If
And
you
I'm a
fail, you
sheep.
turn into a sheep.
So I'd have to beat what's polymorph? Is it a wisdom?
Wisdom save on yourself.
Right. My wisdom.
It's against your own wisdom save.
Yes, it's against it. Yes. Since I cast it right next to me, yeah, wisdom's only +1. I had to double check my wisdom, so I have to beat a 19 or better. Nope. I'm trying to help you. Oh wait, I think I have it over here. Here we go. I am.
Oh, you got Robo Sheep.
Sheep.
It's not the first time this has happened.
As it bursts on them, and then Sheep is just bumping into them. Am I still on fire if I polymorph?
Good question.
That is
That's
a good question.
really
This doesn't
funny.
happen often. I'm a new thing. I am a sheep. Am I a flaming sheep?
Is this a
I've
new
seen
type of
the form of
elemental we
divinity.
discovered?
What semantics this game is today? Because it's like, that never usually happens. Yep, and that's my turn since I'm a sheep now. And I cannot do bonus actions if I am a sheep. I'm trying to help you.
See, a lot of this stuff I'm looking this up. A lot of this stuff refers to when you come out of polymorph, not when you go into it.
I mean, it would effectively I've just
But
turned
essentially, it
into
says
something new.
all the conditions you have all polymorph carry over in your normal form. So I assume it works the opposite as well. So you're still on fire.
So then I would probably immediately undo it on his turn.
Once you take damage.
It's 3
turn.
health. There's no point I would not turn back from a sheep. So right now I breathe, but I am on fire.
Correct.
I like to think that it is, and then electric joust sheep just goes just on fire.
God.
By the forge, what is going on out there? Why is there sheep? Why am I hearing sheep?
2 legs good, 4 leg Animal Farm.
Again, dwarfs aren't really going anywhere. Was there anything else, Jess?
No, I'm a sheep. I can't do anything else. I'm literally a sheep.
That puts us on to pain.
All right.
There's a lot of weird shit going down the hallway.
And a furball right behind him.
Oh, I gotta take care of what's in front of me. All right.
Yeah. At least I have advantage on things to knock me over.
27?
That'll hit.
All right. Cool. That's a d4 plus 6. 8 damage in total.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Was he supposed to turn red?
No, he was supposed to say, I have 2 hit points left.
Fucking God!
Ah.
He is barely standing.
Okay.
It's like the last little light.
I believe rogues can have the bonus action to disengage.
Yeah. Yeah, bonus action disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, God. He's a sheep!
And there's a guy floating around him on the ground.
Like floating there menacingly, just, help me! It burns!
You know, I don't even want to know what's going on over there. I think that's traumatic enough as is.
Out of context, you can't hear this. You're like, it burns!
Yeah, you literally just see the sheep turn around. It's just the screaming like goat, but just a sheep, and then it's on fire for some reason. What the fuck?
Alright, anything else, Payne? Is that where you want to be?
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
Okie dokie.
That's where I wanna be.
Alright, Our boy is afeared of Alafi. He is starting his turn within the range of the Guardian of Faith, so he has to make a con save. That's gonna fail. So was that 25 more?
Flat.
Or is it
That's
20?
20 more.
Thank you.
It's a flat 20 every time.
Yep. Good to know. That makes the math on Dort over here very easy.
Yep. And then it's 10 on a successful.
Yeah. I think until it gets to 80 damage and then it just poofs away,
60.
something like that. 60.
Not that I'm
right.
letting this guy
He gets
move,
3
by the way.
swings.
3-ish.
Yeah. Well, at minimum 3 swings. Wait, is it the only spell that actually has like a set damage cap? Like
No,
it's no?
Yeah. I think there's like a 1 or 2. There's like 3.
What level is Guardian of Faith?
4th. I
Fourth.
wanna say.
Good to know.
Yeah.
He is going to attempt to dispel it by casting Dispel Magic. He has to make a roll for this. Okay, so that's using. Okay. I believe he will dispel Guardian of Faith with a 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. Thank you.
And you'll
You
never guess
did
what
your job.
you'll never guess what he's gonna do as a bonus action.
Goddamn heal again.
Ah,
guy heals
rolling
more than
hot
we
with
do.
the heels.
That's right. I got a plan to put him in his place after this.
You know, I just realized that me and Alafi are doing the Bucky Cap versus Iron Man thing.
That's 87. There we go. Oh, and roll for fire, Drana. Roll for fire, joust.
No matter what I roll, I'll turn in from a sheep because I think sheep have like 3 hit points. Something like
Sheep
that,
have
but it wasn't
1.
3. Yep. Oh, what's the what?
Damn,
what
I
is it?
rolled max damage on
You said
myself.
2d6 or just a D10?
A D10. So half that, so 5.
All right, so I'm down. I have 3, so I lose effectively 2 because I
Back to
poof
joust.
out of being a sheep. It was still on fire. So, flavor-wise, Joust like almost just melts out of the
Oh.
sheepskin, and it's just this flame into
Oh,
war for
that's
Oh, well then.
Oh no! Turn back.
that was mildly
He's mine.
unpleasant.
Now we got the other 2 furbolgs here.
Now I know what it means to be a lamb chop. Ah. How do you take down big adventures? Make them all split up.
All right, gang, I got a great idea. Let's split up.
I mean, to be fair, if we didn't split up, then our boys would have been attacked from multiple directions this time.
Oh, we would have had them funneled in one point.
Well, we also had hostages or like civilians
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah. Because I could have done some high-level shit and hurt a lot of things, but I'm not trying to kill people here.
Hooray, I put factors into the strategy of your fighting combat so you don't just steamroll over everything I throw at you.
Right. Choke points, lines of sight, yep.
And
I'm
one
doing a
wizard.
good. So anyway, their faces are gonna burst out with fire. So I know you're already on fire, Joust, but I need you to make another deck save.
Double fire, as they say.
You can't be put on fire twice, so.
Yeah, I know,
And
but
this
double
one's gonna
fire.
head towards you, Tora. Deck save. 21 passes, so you'll just be taking half fire damage.
16.
16 meets it, beats it. So you'll both be taking half of this. Half to 6 fire damage.
Down to 82.
There. And he's trying to force his way through you, Joust. Gonna stay there. Dort did all his stuff, so yeah. Laffy.
Okay. That keeps healing a ton. Very annoying.
D12.
Have a way to stop the healing.
Coming from the eyes.
I have a trick, but I want to save it for later because spell slots are important.
Sure.
I'm not sure we're going to get a short rest between now and the next fight.
I mean,
Who knows?
So I think it's probably best for me to just punch his lights out.
All right.
First swing, glorious flanking. 24.
Yes, sir. Fire squared.
13 damage.
Puts him at 1.
First punch.
Go.
Second punch. 28.
Yes, sir. It may be repetitive, but it's consistent. It's consistent,
8
everybody.
damage. Exactly. I will not spend a key point and just do the regular monk swing. Drana will be able to finish this guy off for sure.
If you
Bonus
say
action,
so.
regular punch.
Yep, that hits.
There we go.
12 more.
Gotta be close. Gotta be close. He can't be that much tougher than us.
I just don't want to change him in the color because I keep healing him.
Yeah, I totally
Then I
understand.
have to go back and forth like, oh, now he's blade, now he's out of blade, now he's in blade, now he's out of blade.
And for these kind of opponents, sometimes it can be hard to tell when they're actually wounded because possession is a bitch.
Session and healing and whatnot.
Okay. Grapple continues because Taha monks holding them still.
Yep.
Alright.
Tora.
Okay. 10, 15, 20. I get a spot where I can see them both.
I sensing some Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, we are Eldritch blasting again. I'm going to
Eldritch
start
Blast.
with. I'm going to start with him, and then whichever bolts are left after he drops, I'm going to move over to him.
You got it.
all right, first one,
All right.
baby.
24 on the first one.
You need to do 2 damage.
Just
How about 8?
Ting, ting, ting.
Thank you, Tora.
Myrmidons are officially out of combat. They're all dead. The primeval Furbolg.
We're worried about that one because I believe we haven't done anything to him yet.
No, sir.
Well,
Sure.
I don't know if we can do
28.
anything.
Yep, that hits.
10.
Max,
Oh my god,
nice.
it's my most consistent spell.
Wow, warlocks might have a thing going on for them.
Yeah, it's like Warlock have great cantrip.
Ooh, 16.
16
Sure.
will miss. What was that card?
Okay, 30.
Yeah. It's time to
No,
count.
oh my god, another 10.
That's. Hold on. 1,
Well,
2.
I've hit 5 of those.
For
4
max
of them
damage.
were 10. 1 was 8.
You rolled. That is. We're going to call it astronomically unlikely and leave it at that.
60 miss, maybe. Anything else, Tora?
I don't like that he's heading into that hallway. The ice is still there, but I don't want him busting through. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. That brings us to Drana now that the Myrmidons are dead.
Alrighty. So I realized that my ability, the blessing strikes that I've been forgetting,
Uh-huh.
also works on cantrips. Hold the dead.
Huh, neat.
Fuck this, dude. Ring that bell.
There's no magic, can't be non-lethal.
I know.
Ring that bell.
Don't forget
Smash
you're
that
also
like
flanking,
button.
but yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So I need to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
18.
Uh-uh.
Well, all right then.
Board it.
Trust it.
Thank you. Just it. My
As Alafi has him like by the lapels,
Dum, dum.
the tolling like rumbles his head, and you see like eyes just like twitch, and his head just lurches back as he goes limp in your hands, Alafi.
Damn.
Ancestors were calling to him. What can I say?
I suppose so. Okay. Is what it is.
Oh, great. Now we got to see the name. Looks like you're going to have to kill us on Alafi. Dang.
That is exactly what just happened, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
sorry.
You hold your tribesman as he just exclaims, "Thank you," before falling dead in your arms.
I'm gonna have so many
On
names right in this
fire.
book after today.
Anything else, you monster? I mean, what?
Excuse me.
Why'd you just throw him in the lava while you're at it? Just push him in.
Drana turns the fuck around and starts walking downstairs.
On fire still.
15, 20, 30. And then 35 gets me to the last step.
Oh, hey, another furball.
Flaming,
Still on fire.
flaming, burning.
Embers on your clothes that you just refuse to put out.
They don't call me Emberlight for nothing.
Fair enough. I believe
Wow.
if that's everything,
Yeah.
then it'll be Joust's turn.
Yep.
I'm
that's
on
everything.
fire. Well, now that Joe's like, well, I did like being a sheep for a while.
Remember, you
And
are
then
still
I
vulnerable
say-
to piercing damage,
Yes, as just like,
and
I'm
so is
sorry.
he.
Yeah. I don't have piercing. I don't have a weapon.
Did you lose your
'Cause
rapier?
I am a. I got rid of my rapier.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Yeah, because Joust never carries a weapon. He doesn't believe in weapons. He is a weapon.
So
so
what's
why
your
would he want it?
move?
Yeah, Joust looks let's see, I got yeah, because I'm like, yeah, Firebolt wouldn't be a problem here because it's not. Let me double check it. I think, because I don't think I need to worry about. Yeah, it's within range. It's not like it's disadvantage within 5 or anything, right? Yeah. It's just like I'm sorry, friend, and just almost like just his hand like almost like a lighter just fires a firebolt like from the fire just
Alright,
little fireball.
That is a ranged spell attack, so you have a disadvantage.
Yes, I'll let him get the swing on me.
Very well. Not with a nat 1.
Yep. And then at the plus.
On tabletop, you're really acting up right now.
Nat 20.
Okay.
As I'm just like, it's
Oh
literally
God.
like,
Double
I'm just
double
like-
a cantrip at this level.
I'm just like, I'm so sorry, Fred. That's gonna be 8d10.
Yeah, that's gonna be 1810. Oh boy.
It's literally, Omae no shinderu. Like, I will set you free. Through fire, justice is served. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A bucket of water? That was too easy. Wait a second. This isn't water. This is gas.
Gasoline. I think
Wiggle.
They're wiggling. They're wiggling.
the wiggling.
The wiggles.
6, 9. Oh my God. I'm just
Poor
like, I don't want to hurt you, and then he's like, still coming at me, like, don't make me do it.
He
Inspector Gadget, go,
The
fire,
furball
guys.
burns asunder as he writhes in burning pain to his
Because
death.
Joust looks thinking about the last thing, and Joust's on fire. He's like, I did want to do that. And then I'm just thinking, I'm like, his clothes are on fire. I should probably put myself out. Hey, Pain, I'm on fire, but I took care of the one in there.
Good for you.
We can't save them with the eyes. And that'll be my turn.
Fuck.
We need to kill them.
We have to kill them, Pain.
Shit.
Darn.
Fuck. And that's my turn.
Damn.
Pain, you're up.
Showtime.
I really didn't want to do this. But alright.
So, I'm gonna just pull my gun out and shoot.
There is a spiral staircase between you and him.
5, 10,
You can see him.
15. There we go. Pew!
Cursed
That's better.
line of sight.
Cursed spiral staircase.
20.
Yes, that hits. Point blank
Okay.
fireballs to the face, pretty much. Like the pyro shooting his gun during that one scene.
7 necrotic damage in
Yeah,
total.
it's like
Yep.
just like
Okay.
Pew pew.
Going, the rest of my movement, 20, 25. Right about here.
25.
25. Yeah, that's it.
Furbolg's turns. Ruby, Joust. Roll me your D10
Uh,
fire damage.
right.
Right, it will clear it. 2.
2 fire damage to you.
Down to
2
even
fire
80.
damage to Ruby. Last one up. None of you are in range for an AoE, so they're just gonna try to poke at the Ruby.
You mean the Drana?
Yes. 1 pike attack with Flame Burst. Ooh, that's 16. That's not going to hit. So, second pike. Second pike will hit for a 26. I'll half that fire damage to 4. So 10 damage total.
Ow.
By a fiery stick just... ah!
Ow, my body.
Yep, missed the first one, so that's all they can do. Sorry, Elafi.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Sliding kick into this guy's face.
Sure.
And we'll say I end up here.
Yeah, it's fine.
sliding down and then just
Kia!
Kia!
17?
17 is not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Sliding kick whiffs. Second attack.
Second attack whiffs.
Oh, that's good.
Apparently, I just don't feel like killing him. Bonus action, one more regular monk attack.
Alright.
30.
That's much better.
Damage, make a wisdom saving throw against fear.
That is a 12.
He's now feared.
He's feared?
He's a feared. G, but whatever.
They're feared. It's a shame.
I get the feeling that this one's not going to survive very long, but that is my turn.
Tora, what you gonna do?
I'm going to go Gambit again.
Alrighty. Go Gambit.
All right. And that one's not going to do anything.
Oh dear.
Oh.
You kind of like drop the card in your hand, like, whoops, shit. Whoops,
15,
shit.
not 15, still a miss.
Uh-oh.
18.
Beats it, beats it.
All right. What the? What in the fuck?
Another 10.
Can you roll d10 like 4 times
Hold on,
right
hold on,
now?
roll-
Like,
roll-
not
roll
for
that
damage,
D10
just want to
again.
see what
I gotta-
happened.
Do another D10 for Shizuko. I need to see if this is just...
Hang on.
Okay. That's
Wow.
weird.
That means the rest has been... That's insane.
As a Fey patron, like, you sure you don't want to be my patron, Tora?
4 in a row.
You look
5
like you're
out
a
of 6.
warlock. Jesus fucking
All right.
Christ.
Wild.
Well, I mean, when you do throw a card out, you make it count.
I probably could have dropped him if I didn't keep missing these seats. Oh, there's a 30.
There you go.
Here we go. Okay, the streak's over. It's a 6.
Ooh, boy. That was wild.
I can't fucking believe that.
All right. Anything else?
No, it's pretty well screwed in that position. I'm okay.
I think we're all getting the feeling it's about to wrap up here. Drowna.
Part of me just wants to tackle them so they get a taste of their own damn medicine.
I would just put yourself out.
Yeah, I know you would, but
Almost.
Strana's Strana. Pull the deck.
Hang on. If we drag this out for
Hold it
another
in.
15 minutes, it'll be my birthday, and then I get birthday inspiration.
Yeah.
7.
Big damage incoming.
See.
Sorry, not D10. 1, 2, 3, 4, D8. Roll. Big 17. Good enough.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyway. No, still standing. In 9 minutes.
Yeah.
In 9 minutes, the Saurus Rex.
I pass.
Alright. Joust.
Well, I was gonna put myself out, but we need to get this guy dead. So Joust will move up as I'm on fire, and I just said, pretty much Tora you see next to me, just a flame of Joust. Hello, Tora.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't the fire have gone out on Jess since the dude who set him on fire died?
No.
That's not how fire works.
It's fire.
Until a creature takes an action to put out the fire, you take fire damage. You are on fire.
On the caster's turn, correct?
No.
Then why have we been taking it on the caster's turn?
Because that's when the
Because
fire
that's
got
just
hit
to
by
track
you.
it. That's just a good way to track it.
It is an easy way to try it.
I'm going to just cantrip him Vicious Mockery, and I just say, like you.
Do you have to see
can't
him?
be saved.
Because there is a spiral staircase in the middle here.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I would go there. Sorry, I'm.
There you go,
going
much better.
diagonally, my math is like wait no. Okay. Yes. He needs a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
19 to beat him. As I shout, I'm like, you cannot be saved, but we will avenge you.
5.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. 10 psychic damage.
And psychic damage.
Yeah, as I think just the brain just
Oh, hey, Salem.
ruptures. Yeah, it ruptures from just the sheer
Ow.
psychic impulse from that. And then after that, Joust will put himself out as he rolls on the ground and just
Yep, with that, they clasp at their head and collapse down dead. You're playing Oblivion Remastered. I'm jealous.
Lucky someone's got a good thing.
What do you mean you're jealous?
Because
You got
my
to play a
PC
bit.
can't. Yeah, on the lowest settings, where it's all choppy like a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
I had to get a refund from
I
Steam
get
because it just doesn't work.
Oh.
Thanks for the reminder. I'm kidding.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
What you do know now is combat's officially over.
Yay.
Yeah. But for the moment, I think after we put ourselves out and whatnot, right, it's late. Yeah.
Obviously, he's the dead dwarf, the dead furball, and it's like, damn.
All clear.
I say just
Oh, thank
shouting
God.
to the,
And Drana stops, drops, and starts rolling around on the ground as fast as possible.
Oh, here, let me help. Meanwhile, Lappy is just patting you as you roll along.
Alafi just starts rolling me. Anyway. Oh,
Jeez.
Sorry about that confusion back there.
Heard
But
the
yes,
fighting was over.
Alafi.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
I turn around and see the dwarf behind me.
Fuck. Drona.
yeah, I got him. I will cast Healing Word on him.
Hold on.
What?
Joust, can you do that other magic thing that heals the batch of us?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Green light.
When
We
the
need to take a little
night
breather here.
has come
Glad you had fun, Salem.
and the land is dark. As Joss is like putting that on. And darling, darling, stand.
Let's go
Bye.
upstairs and free the rest of the furbolgs while we do this.
Got it.
Sure.
New plan.
Everyone.
You guys aren't leaving my side.
For the minute, everybody around the dwarves, us, and that, bring it up there. We'll get the aura vitality for 20D. I think it's what is it? The 6, I think.
Drona goes upstairs because she got set on fire, and then immediately gets thrown into a wall of spinning swords.
Oh, that's gone.
It was a rough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
gonna start unlocking each of these doors.
Alright, roll me sleight of hand.
Okay. Need to make sure that that's the right. Yep. 21. And that's for overall? Alright. Sweet.
But
What are
yes,
these?
I'll use my last third level for aura vitality. for everybody. And everybody, after we get them all together, I'll do that bubble around us of just everyone getting close.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Payne, as you open up the last door, you see what appears to be another set of 3 furbolgs. 2 of them appear to have a strange resemblance. Someone you might know.
Olafi, over here.
Yep. Oh my.
Father?
He said it without any hesitation. Oh fuck.
That's where we're gonna end the episode.
I don't need it. I don't need to bother, Alafi. Would you like to get in the healing bubble? Oh, never mind. I'll be back. I'll be back later. Oh, hi, Alafi's kid. Ooh, awkward. Just leaves.
Kids plural. His 2 daughters, Magali
Wow,
and Taruka.
Taruka and Magali. Cool. Yeah.
And
sorry about me being late. We won't have the problem next week, though.
you made it, man.
No
That's all that
worries.
matters.
That really is all that matters.
I
We're glad
guess
that
it
you
was
made it.
just a little bit of a scheduled conflict.
Ha 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 ha.
All right. This has been a wonderful bit. You have made it through the first level of the dungeon. We'll see what happens next time. But either way, thank you all so much. Salem, our last minute raider, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us.
Dork.
Thank
I'll
you for
meet you in
sticking
the
with us.
kitchen
Even
talking about food.
Yep. And we'll see you next week for some more scheduled conflicts. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.